Hello. Hi. Hi, Saeed. Hi, Ren. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We are streaming on YouTube as well. Yikes, that's not amazing quality, but it'll do. We'll work with it, you know? I'm good, yeah. Just having a kind of a quiet day. I was just setting things up and talking with a few people, so yeah. Productive, but chill. How about you, Saeed? How are you? Checking Discord. But yes, afternoon streams are good. Hey, Hammy. Hi. Hi, hamster. Ew, ads. Thank you for paying me. Thank you for, well, yeah, paying my rent and my grocery bill and the water bill because I drink a lot of this on stream. Hey, hamster, how are you? Yes. Thank you, Streamlabs. If you go and check out the YouTube channel, we're currently live on there. What we're going to be doing, I said this a couple of times, but we're going to be transitioning all the analysis stuff. We're going to be transitioning that onto YouTube. So, yeah. We're going to be transitioning that onto YouTube. So if you could go and either watch from YouTube or just, like and hang out there, that would be awesome. I would love that. As Ahmed said, yes. Hello, Ahmed. Hi from YouTube. Okay, so YouTube chat, I'm not going to be looking at as much because it's on two different things. So I'm on OBS, which follows the Twitch channel, and then I have to go to the Restream website to look at the YouTube stuff. So I will check back to YouTube, but it might not be as immediate as Twitch. But please go to YouTube and do that. Oh. Well, thanks, Saeed. Two different counts. Oh, it's Saeed as well? Does it say? Oh, it does say Saeed. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, it's hot in here already. Okay. But thank you. Yes, that's awesome. So yeah, do what he's doing, you know? Go and like the stream. Not you. Bye. My day's fine. We're just chilling. Just chilling out, getting ready for this stream, because it's the first YouTube stream! Woo! First YouTube stream! Don't move. Okay, so... we are waiting for UOL. 17 minutes. So we're just gonna hang out for a bit. How's your day been, Saeed? How's your day been, Ham? How's work? Gonna need a fan in a bit, but I can't use the fan because I have one outlet. Well, I have an extension cord that has 4 outlets, but 2 lights, charger, and computer charger. So I don't have an outlet for a fan. So I'm just gonna die. Advertising bots. Oh! James. Hi, James. Thanks for the raid, James. Hey. I didn't know you were live. Whoopsie doopsie. Hey, James. Hi. How are you, dearie? Why is Restream bot a mod? Excuse you. Go away. Hi, Ali. Hello. Ugh, sorry about that. You were listening to music? Nice. Is that a thing? Oh, no, it's YT, isn't it? Yeah. There's the link that goes to the channel, not the live stream, because I forgot to do a command for the live stream. But go look at the live stream and go like it and stuff, you know? It would help a lot if you could. We are going to be transitioning analysis stuff fully over to to YouTube. All the analysis stuff is going to be pushed to YouTube. So we're going to probably be doing this over the next week or two of doing dual stream services and then go to YouTube full-time for analysis. But all the fun stuff, so I'll still be streaming 3 times a week here. The normal schedule will be here, but then when there are events, that'll be on YouTube. Thank you, James, for the shout out for Ali. Yes, go. Heck yeah. I know, so am I. I messaged him. I messaged the guy, but I guess... I was gonna say you don't have YouTube. I was like, shush. Shush yourself. Smoothie! Hi, Ali. We're just waiting. So let me go to in-game real quick anyway. Acting like professional? What do you mean? I am a professional. Window capture. Hang on. Where is it? No, don't look at my notepad. This. Aha! So, basically what I've done... what I've done today is I set up my image captures so that everything is... I don't have to keep reorganizing them all the time. Yeah, so now I can just... I've set it up so that when I just go to window capture and do it... this is the YouTube live stream, and this is at the size it is, so I've got it to the perfect size. So I'm very happy with that. Hi, Raleigh! Or Rolly. I suppose that's Yes, Rolly, isn't it? With all the schedule and YT things? Yes. I'm trying to be a professional because I want to go into the admin stuff. That'd be super cool to do. I'd love to do the admin stuff, honestly. So that's where we're going with that. Because it's the first one with the YouTube, I probably will be reminding everybody like every 2 seconds to go look at the YouTube one because Twitch is not going to be around forever for the analysis stuff. So that's all. Went to the city center and ordered a new mouse. Ooh! Nice. What's it look like, the mouse? What's it? Is it like a... Did you just get like just a generic mouse, or what'd you get? My day's good. My day's good. We're just chilling. Yeah, I've been doing all this. Oh, also, I don't... yeah, we're not going to play games tonight. This is just an analysis stream. So I'm going to show y'all this. So, this is my new PUBG screen. Now it is black, but that's where the game goes. So it's no longer going to be zoomed in. It's going to be full screen because I got a little bar here now. And this looks really cute. I made this. I mean, I didn't make the thingamajiggy. The webcam frame. There you go. But I made the little bar. Kind of cute. But yeah. So, oops. Gonna go over here now. There we go. And we're gonna go back to just chatting. That's where the music is. Cheap gaming mouse, fair. Cheap gaming mice are the best mice. I tell you what, I've had this. This has been in the family for probably like 5 years. It's so old. And it will not die. This thing will not die. Okay, James. You do that. Thank you. Like this, look at this wire. Like it's been bashed around. It's fallen a lot. It's crazy, but it works. I don't have a delay on, do I? I better not. I don't think I do. I'm just checking. It just occurred to me. Stream delay? No. Okay. How much work went into making that bar? About half an hour. Probably. Because I had a couple of versions, but they weren't working. So I ended up with that version. Yup. Old wolf mouse? It's the loud mouse! Yes! That's the only thing, is it's a little squeaky. A little squeaky. But that's what mice should be. They should be vocal. It's fine. It's a minor delay, is it? Whoops. That's okay. If it's a minor delay, like I'm seeing your... That's just my internet. Okay. I'm not gonna be too worried about that. Do you like the lighting? We figured out the lighting, some sort of lighting. It's the temporary stuff. Cause I think I can show you. Let me show you guys. Don't look at the door. Look. It's a lamp. It's a lamp that's turned upside down. It's turned on its side, and that's our lighting. But it's fine until I get some new lights. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. Yeah, that's also the rest of my room. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. How was your day, Ollie? How was your day? Situated here. Where'd the music go? Can you all hear the music? What happened to the music? Still there. Ah, my earphones have come out. Hang on. Y'all probably can't hear. There we go. Boop. And boom. There we go. It's back. Why is Ham not a I'm gonna be checking Discord a little bit as well. Just cause I've got some stuff going on there. Ooh, see? 3 pings. Beep, 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 beep. And none of them are to me specifically. Oh, we got a crab rave. Where is it? Where's the crab rave? Excuse me? Why is that just saying? Hang on. Why is that not working? Hang on. I shall figure this out. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch. Go to me. Go to Discord. No, not the Discord. What? No, go away. Why are the viewer rewards not working? Doesn't show up on the Streamlabs thing. Or the Twitch, what's his name? 12 subs. I don't have 12 subs, I have 11. Who subbed? Who subbed while I wasn't looking? I've got 12 subs. I've got 11 subs, I thought. Weird. Anyway, that's not the point. Why are channel points not working, sirs? Crab Rave is on. Let me try another one. Oh, is Blurp not on? I know why. I had some interesting things going on. Yeah, I'm not logged into Blurp. Hang on. That's why. Let me just log in real quick. I had to reset some stuff with Twitch, so now it wants me to log in every time to everything. I should be good to go now, though. Let's see. Channel points. Collection. Yeah, they're all good to go there. So let's try that again and get you a crab rave. It's not working. I love when it not work. Browser source? No. What's going on? Trouble. Okay, so it's online. It says online. on my end. And yet, what's this? They're not coming up. Review requests. Well, let me get you back your points anyway, because they don't seem to be working. Oh wait, no. All this. They were working 2 seconds ago, so I'm not sure why they're not working now. I'll refund you your. Oh, I think that refund. I don't know. Okay, we have 5 minutes on the stream. Hi. Sahil, right? This is Sahil. I'm pretty sure this is Sahil. Hi. We're having issues with the stream, the channel points for no reason. Yes, I am live on YouTube. What? They're not work. They literally worked. Oh, did they though? I don't think they did. I don't remember hearing them. Look, I see a lot of people every day, alright? And you always change your name, so hush your face. I did remember you, okay? I just double-checked. It's fine. I just double-checked. I'm not sure why these aren't working. Okay, they're working on Blur. Let me go to... Okay, let me try logging in and then out again. Let me log in. Twitch. It's a fine. We got time to kill anyway. What are you gonna do if you got place then? What? What do you mean? What place? I don't have a place. Alright. Okay. They're online. Okay. Yes. Complete collection. Yes. It says online. Okay. Yes. They're all on. Okay. Oh, if you're gonna play, I am not playing. I am not playing today. I'm not sure why they're not working. It says status online, but is troubleshooting. So maybe there's something just going on in general. Maybe. So Blurp is connected. This is weird. Alright, Sahil, you do what you need to do. I'm just not playing today. That's weird. What's going on then? Do I need to redo them all? Because Blurp is working. Weird. Confusion. Yes, Streamlabs. Yes. I've done that though. Yeah, did that. Maybe I just need to reset the... Hang on. Let me try something real quick. Bye-bye. No one did, James. I was testing the Blurp, and that's the automatic one that came up. I did not like that at all, but that's what it is. What did it say to do? No. Oh! And we're online. Hang on. I'm not ready. Yeah, these aren't working, and I don't know why. I mean, they're not necessary, particularly. It doesn't matter particularly because we're not doing like a normal stream. Like, where did it go? Crap, right there it is. How did I do this? I am confusion. Oh, and that's not why I found it either. Okay. Alright, we're just waiting for the stream to really start. Meanwhile, I'm troubleshooting. This is fun. Wait, do I not have that on? Let me do this real quick. Bam. Alrighty, Ellie. See you in a bit. Nah. Alright, this is not gonna want to work. I don't know why. Because the connection's there. Better not be the same one. It is the same one. Or not. So it is working. I'm not sure why then none of my redeems are working. Okay. We are not going to mess with it any longer because they're not particularly necessary to this stream in particular. However, it's very annoying. It's fine. It's fine, I promise. This is weird, dude. So these are all... The thing I can think of is that something's funky here. Final point amount, no, it's not 1,000, but I heard clear visibility. Okay. Turn it back on. Alright. Hey, Jimmy! Whoa, and that's 1,000 points. I don't think so. Let's change that right away to 250. Okay. Try that again. Yeah. They don't want to work. I don't know. I don't know, fam. I'm not gonna mess around with it any longer, though. Just no channel point rewards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi. How are you, Jim?
Why don't we mention the 14s that they...
Shall we listen to these dudes? They're kind of cool. Window capture.
Chicken dinners and finishing off on a grand total of 66 points. In second position, we had La Canostra VIP, who we don't have playing today because they've already qualified. So they also finished pretty strong there on 48 total points. Tied in that exact same position, of course, is the side of the E-Girls, who also brought in 48 points, taking that third position. And then, of course, Eviction finishing up in fourth on 47 points, also raking in that winner chicken dinner. So quite a bit of excitement in store for us here today.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot of excitement. The opportunity is there for these teams to grab it. Let's go through the teams that are playing in today's Week 2 Qualifier 1. You have the likes of Spill
Oh, did you, Jim?
Esports.
Oh,
Supernova are back in action. You have Exquisite. Decode. That's going to be a little bit tough to say. I might just call them Decode. YMCA Esports. New Boys. Ruthless Girls.
These are the
Lion
teams for
King.
today.
Team SOGEU. Novan, Titan S, go through the rest, my friend.
Is it not
right there? We have
well
the E-Girls as well as the team. They're from Rock Sports. There we go. We got Los Tiesos. There we go. Los Tiesos Dark. I know now. I see why you did that. We also have Night Target, Nightmare. We've got Ultima. We've got Darkness, and then of course, last but not least, the side of the Wild Boys. So some
really
very
funny.
familiar names in here once again.
Yeah, definitely a few
I'm in the
names.
UOL Discord
actually,
server.
Yeah, okay, the in-game overlay does actually work. I was like,
what's
wait,
fun about
work?
that?
Yeah, it does work fine. We're absolutely all good and
These two, they're in a Discord.
So
they're in a Discord call.
Getting into things for
and I can see them in that Discord call.
You should be
see them in there.
familiar with it by now.
Just chit-chatting.
Fair. You got Wrangle, Miramar, Sanhok, followed by Wrangle. Nothing really to write home about. Same with the point system. All these teams, players are somewhat familiar with it by now. 15 points for a chicken dinner, trickling down, 1 point per kill.
Yeah, and of course that 1 point per kill is the ever important point, as we've seen a few teams make quite a bit of a comeback just based purely on those kill points. So definitely looking forward to seeing who's going to be the team to triumph in this week's round, trying to get into that weekly finals.
Yeah, top 8 do make it through to the weekly final. Now, one thing I'm not sure about, which I must try and find out in the back end, is E-Girls are playing in today's games. I'm curious, can they still qualify for the weekly final, or will their spot, if they do make it, go to a team below? It's something I'll have to look to try and find out about. But we are going to be getting into this game number 1
you rest up, Jim.
of the day very, very soon as I turn the music down. And we are into the game. Playing path. Man, DK is very tricky dicky down in the south.
I win.
Yeah, the southern flight path that we can see
little,
there,
little bits and bobs that are going to make the stream better.
Its own set of complications as the teams who like to frequent that northern region.
Yeah, you do that, Jim.
Definitely have to try and mix things up. Either drop into an alternative drop spot or head down straight for a vehicle, get those rotations all the way in. But that is, of course, going to be mainly determined by where our first initial phase is going to be taking us. And we've seen quite a few swap outs coming in with that. A few interesting positions. So I'm curious to see where this first one's going to be taking us.
Yeah, definitely phase 1 is going to be very interesting. Just also because of the fact that we have such a south plane path. So if that phase 1 is heavily up north, they're going to have obviously more of a congestion by the south edge of the circle.
No, I didn't
if
want
it's
to do
going to be on that kind of northeast,
there we go.
It's going to make things quite difficult for the teams who are
I
already dropping down on towards the southwest. For the time being,
YouTube. How's that? I think I might have YouTube up
11.
on
that's
my other phone, so I have 3 devices on right now.
They're dropping down by Primorsk. We have a couple of teams now already dropping in Ferry Pier. It's going to be a 2-team split, DK.
That is going to be quite the interesting engagement to go into. But of course, there's also something I noticed. The players there from that Exquisite Decode, that's actually the Gallant Esports team that we saw coming in last week. So, yeah, they actually got signed up by the Exquisite Decode. So, GG for them. Big shout out.
GG for them, indeed. So, new name. Let's hope if they can succeed.
2 likes in the stream and 0 followers. What y'all doing? Go over to YouTube.
I do have to say, I kind of like the Gallant name, to be honest. I kind of prefer it than Exquisite Decode. That's just because it's...
Alright, I need to have this up, though. I have 3 devices, yes.
But it's also exquisite. To add on to that.
Yeah, I have my laptop that I'm streaming on and watching on. I have my XR that I'm currently on Discord on because I've got some conversations going and stuff. And my
vicinity
iPhone
with the
6
likes of the
to
Lion King,
have the
and
stream
there's
up to
another team
monitor
on the west that is Exquisite
viewers,
Decode,
which is
to
currently
be
at
fair. So
0.
I'm really
So
looking
like,
at what YMCA are going to be
get
able
on it.
to do, because even though they're only starting as a trio, you are very, very heavily together. But a lovely side swap.
Gosh darn it! I can't do anything. There we go.
Kisambi does come in to get a double knock. Wow, YMCA don't know what hit him.
Yeah, that is a pretty aggressive start to the match, but we've got so many points of contention all across the map, over on this eastern side as well as over towards the west, as the Lion King swoops in and putting a quick end there to a few of the players. For
so I don't see PA in this actually.
But now they're still not out of the woods.
I thought Polar Ace were going to be playing today.
Of the players here from Exquisite, who we see sharing the space here with them. But I'm liking the position actually here for Lion King. They've got one
Polar Ace
player,
are not in here today. That's too bad. I was looking forward to seeing them.
It could maybe develop into something interesting.
Not today.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure. It's kind of confusing that the end of their tag ends in K, because it can't help but feel like it. You know, that's the start of the IGM, but something we'll definitely get used to. I kind of like it from Artie, but he really has to be that distraction. He really has to make a lot of noise. He's doing it with a freaking,
I'm having a hard time actually seeing it.
Car 98,
hang on, let me
which
see
I
if I
definitely
can
appreciate. So what that's doing is that's giving the rest of his team just a little bit more freedom and comfort to push a bit more deep into Milta and maybe get a bit of an engagement onto Exquisite.
I don't need that. Hang on.
Yeah, it really does open the opportunity there for the rest of the team to come in from behind, and we already see that come in as
no, I can't.
I
can't even undo. Oh no! I've messed it up.
Of the team, and again, I'm liking this approach. Taking some good initiative here. Now those nades getting cooked up as they're getting ready to push on in, but again, some good awareness now coming in from the side of Exquisite. So this could be quite an exquisite fight.
Hey, Sambi, indeed, cooks up a nade. But all 4 players from Exquisite have rocked across the road and they're together on one side of the city. I appreciate that, and I definitely respect that. It does take away an angle of surprise. It does take away an angle of information as well. But when you're talking about keeping all 4 players going in this game so far, and even a stronger disengagement potential, Exquisite have it in the bag.
Yeah, especially looking at the position they have. They're really sorting themselves out on those different tiers. And oh, yes, indeed. Oh, what a response coming back. I mean, we did see Msambi sending the beautiful grenade across, but he gets one in reply. Doing the duty, and now Ghost sends yet another one through for the side here of the Lion King, and this is a beautiful exchange between.
Tell you what, when I get a team together, one's got to be a good grenader. Like the amount of good grenades I've seen in this scrim.
Darty to make it over to the rest of his team, because that double knock.
Don't worry, neither will I.
Advantage of. I know Isembe was knocked down. I would argue maybe instead of going for the revive, they should have gone for a 2-man push, but I definitely respect the fact that they've gotten the revive onto Asembe to keep themselves up as a full squad. And that has, of course, allowed Exquisite to get their 2 players up, and they are back.
Yeah, interesting choice that they didn't go for a push.
I'm liking this approach, though. I mean, we do have Artie now trying to sneak on in, but we also see Spec. They're from Exquisite taking that off-angle approach again, trying to draw the attention away, potentially, or maybe just find that surprise angle. We see a lot of the utilities now getting sent on through once again, and Ghost still just holding that position behind the wall, coming in with those third-party peaks. The same, of course, for Deta, just patiently waiting. But again, Artie pushing in, looking to clear out those buildings and find that off-angle approach.
Gonna be important for him. Well, we have a tiny bit of a stalemate. Let's talk a little bit about the circle. It did end up going over to the eastern side of the map. Because they're playing battles on the south, to be fair, most of the teams that did kind of drop by the eastern side of the map have been able to spread out quite nicely. Like where Spill are currently looking in terms of a lovely split between Mansion and Lipovka. But then, because of the fact that a lot of teams are already quite heavily on the eastern side of the circle and the map as a whole, there's a lot of space.
There's nobody on the east side. I mean,
where teams from the west
kind of difficult because it looks like there's going to be plenty of room for everybody to get in, but also there's not a lot of room there for like 5 teams.
But Looking at the map,
There's not a
though, we
way.
can see
There's not
also
a lot of
that
room there.
we have the players there from the Ruthless
Especially when
Skulls actually starting
soon
to creep
somebody will
in
take
from
up
that
Pachinki.
eastern approach.
They'll
So
realize
this
no one's there
engagement
and they'll
between
take
the
it
Lion
up
King
themselves.
and Exquisite, they need to try and wrap this one up, but
Yeah.
or the Lion King needs to put a little bit of awareness behind it, because once the Ruthless Skulls come in, it is gonna be so tough to hold on.
It should be renamed 3 Ruthless Girls and 1 Ruthless Guy, because I see a sneaky Octavian in the mix, playing for Ruthless Girls in this scrim. Octavian, of course, known from Eastern Stars. Billy Bad, my friend. It's such a dangerous player, so I have no doubt he's going to look to have some fun in this lobby. He has a lot of experience in his back end. He's going to be able to pull out. But Exquisite have disengaged away. And I talked about the disengagement potential from having all 4 players initially on that side of the city. And they've made that work out for them. Now, maybe it's a little bit too late where they can get punished by the likes of LT in front of them, to be fair. But in terms of at least moving away and playing for mid to late stage, I definitely appreciate that from Exquisite.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely a really decent call coming in from them. But also now they're not disengaging too far away. They're just repositioning up onto that high ground, of course.
Interesting placement of the drop, because normally, in my experience from like playing,
they've got really good vantage
the
point
drop
and really good angles on
most
top of them.
of the time goes to where the next circle is going to go. So you can use it as a fairly good indicator of whereabouts the zone's going to be.
I don't really have much that I can say about it, to be fair.
So interesting, it's going to go that way, possibly.
Lion sleeps tonight, but we aren't in the jungle at Sandhawk. I'm looking on over to the side of Rox Esports as they're pushing back. I think it's Nova. Is it Nova Titan X? I think it is. Yeah, it's Nova Titans X. So outside the circle, these two teams still are. So they're taking their time to enter on this phase 1.
They are.
Yeah, again, they are setting themselves
Yeah,
up.
look, already people are setting themselves up in Pachinki. And once you're in Pachinki, and then somebody's going to be in that compound by the road, just north of the those little sets of buildings on the cliff there, you're not going to have a gateway in. It's going to be very difficult
how they're
to
going to try and push through the side there of the Nova Titans X, because they've also got themselves pretty well set up. A nice bit of a gatekeep as they now start to inch their way closer to that zone.
Definitely a little bit of a gatekeep, but what benefit?
Interesting 2-2 split from what was that? Rocks? Was it Gray?
Be aggressive, right?
2 in zone and 2 trying to gatekeep them a little bit, or
kind of
put some pressure on them.
Position in my eyes.
A little bit far
so
though, yeah, they're coming back.
They're moving into
unless they were trying to find cars. Maybe
coastline makes sense.
Loads of people up on Milton though. Sheesh.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying a few teams actually coming in with some interesting rotations. As you said now, the players here from Nova Titans X looking to secure their position on the coastline, but a few more movements actually happening throughout the map.
Yeah, definitely. I'm having a look outside of Pachinki E-Girls. I have a bit of trouble in front of them as Ultima is ultimately kind of, I wouldn't say stopping them, but slowing them down, distracting them. Steph up on top of the hill looking to take shots onto Nexus. Nexus, don't over peek your head too much. All 4 of the Ultimate players are looking in the direction of E-Girls. So with E-Girls having a 2-2 split for the time being, it's really important that none of them get knocked.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, definitely don't want that.
They're all like,
through, but again, this approach
they're all
coming
4
from
of
the
them
side
just sitting
Ultima,
there, trying to shoot at them without getting any angles. I wonder what's the idea behind that.
Space to move around freely and still get into.
Maybe because it's
angles.
open.
I'm curious to see what Eagles are going to do with this approach coming in from the side of Ultima.
I think for Ultimate, I don't think they are looking for a fight. I think by staying so close together, they're just more looking to slow E-Girls down, and then as phase 2 has popped up, which it does centralize,
I could see that, yeah.
They can technically move deeper into the circle a little bit more easily because they were able to push back E-Girls. I think that's their theory, but for the time being, they've yet to really move away from the hillside.
And now speaking about hillsides, we have the players there from
No
the
worries.
Ruthless Goals also getting into a little bit of an engagement, occupying the compound.
I
Right
find
on
it
the
interesting
edge
that everybody's trying to go
of
for the middle like
that
that. Look how
hillside,
bunched
which
up
again
everybody
is a
is.
really decent position to be in. But I'm curious to see just where these teams are going to rotate in, as we're having quite a bit of a convergence now happening in the center portion of the map.
Yeah, definitely a cluster coming through because of that centralized.
Like last week we
shift
saw
on phase 2. Octavian
much more spread out.
playing for the Ruthless Girls, looking to just do a little bit of scouting on the hill above.
And yeah,
that compound is great, but it doesn't really give you.
look at that. They're all there.
To the western side, right?
Nobody's at the north.
East and
Nobody's on
north,
that southern cliff edge.
Informational points, so they will have to be
very
aware of
weird
that coming into the phase 3 shift. Spill holding on to a bit of a split, and they spill down as one of their players does get knocked down by Jade.
This is going to be a really tough position. Even just looking at where we have the players here from the Night Target Nightmare, they do have those trees. Well, I'm speaking about Jade, who's positioned right behind it, and Royman, I almost said Iron Man, but Royman already getting knocked out in the process, and a little bit of separation there from the rest of the
look
team.
how
But now
flat
we
it
see
is.
the side there of Night Target
So open.
actually looking to play this to their advantage.
Oof.
They need to. They want to, because this is still out in the open, and coming into phase 3 it could be a point in the game where you might get
they've left
a little bit. So
That's
it's
too
really
bad.
important that you really take advantage
Nothing
of
to
the
do,
back
though.
of a knock and push your team back coming into the next phase. We also see this fight now breaking out between the side of Ultima and E-Girls. E-Girls have been able to get the better of two of the Ultima players. Seems like Ultima's position wasn't really focused enough on what they really wanted to do, either take a fight or not take a fight. E-Girls joined back up together and they punished Ultima for it, and it seems like they're going to go even more for the killer blow. Kaya goes in on his own. He's going to get knocked down. KO with the UMPs.
He got stuck. No, he got stuck.
Ultima players look to take advantage of that one. 2 players down, coming in on the other side. Nexus finds one knock. It's going to be 1v1 inside the building. As the E-Girls have it in their hands. Lovely.
Hi, Saeed.
Shot, better pre-fire by Nexus, and he is able to save his team and get the squad.
Oh, I feel so bad for the guy who got
That was a beautiful
stuck,
push
though.
coming in from the Eagles onto the players there.
I know the feeling so well.
Ultimately, they did get the upper hand and were able to wipe them up. And I'm curious to see where they're going to try and move from this position, because they have this whole region open to themselves. No one looking to contest them. But
I'd probably go to the mountain there.
A little bit further.
Yeah, definitely the zone's going to go more west.
Players from the Lion King, for instance, now
maybe not south, but west.
And Potato Hill is actually quite open, and it looks like that might be where they're heading.
Potato Hill, yeah.
Yeah, you are kind of walking into the unknown.
Okay, they're getting beat to it though.
Haven't really done your due diligence in terms of scouting. I think the Lion King they've been in their position for a little bit of time, and obviously they were like, okay, there's one too many teams possibly coming around us. We need to shift away now. Well before phase 3, otherwise we could get.
But this is only phase 2.
Put in quicksand and just kind
That's
of
crazy
go
to me.
deeper down as we try and push away. TWB though, they've opted to stop in that's the Wild Boys stop in apartments before phase 3 pops up. I think that's a good idea. You know, I'm not a fan of apartments staying there, but in terms of that anchor point before next phase pops up, makes sense to me, DK.
It's definitely a good.
Yeah, apartments is a difficult one because you've got that hill that doesn't really give you a lot of scope out. You know, if the hill wasn't there, it'd be a really nice spot to gatekeep. But okay, I said most of the time, not all the time. All right, don't judge me.
Eastern side, but this is where the team of Spill already have themselves set up beautifully within the zone. So I'm not expecting to see any major rotations. Also, Night Target Nightmare right there alongside them. But of course, now the engagement's still going through.
Chat, if you got an extra device or something, or you just want to go to YouTube, I would much appreciate you going to YouTube and liking and commenting and watching here, because that's where we're going to be going eventually. Yeah, circle in the center. I thought I was going to go more west than that because of the airdrops. Often airdrops are an indicator of where the zone's going.
time was off.
But not always.
Their time was
I've noticed
off.
in
They're
classics,
down to
maybe they're
just
different in
Nexus
rooms,
and
although I'm not sure why
WDKA.
that would be the case. But in
However,
classics,
they do
I
look
often
to take shots
find
toward the
that
wall, boys.
where
I don't know
the
what
drop
Vizzy was
goes, the
doing
circle
there,
goes,
but,
for the most part. In the general direction. Hi,
okay.
Rebel! Hi! Hello!
Okay.
How are
Busy
ya?
was busy getting stuck behind a rock and then, you know, having a little bit of difficulty getting out of that vehicle with a beautiful spray coming in there from Chaos. But
Yeah.
now I'm looking to see though what the rest of the team here from the Wild Boys are going to be
See,
doing.
they've
been on a
rotated too
slight
late.
bit of a back foot having that player
I mean, I'm not
knocked out,
sure.
but still a
No,
decent
I'm gonna
position
take that
within
back.
zone if we look at to where the remaining
The
players
zone's
are
definitely
actually
favored a lot of people. I
situated.
wonder why,
Now,
if that's why everybody
again,
went to the middle.
this is still going to be a
They-
pretty trying zone. We still have
Although
13
everybody
teams
went to the
remaining,
middle.
42 players still alive.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Very true. Number of players and teams kept going. Nobody's up to go for
The guys over on
Alamo.
Potato Hill, I
Building
like
up
their
north.
position because they can
That's
just
outside Yasnaya, right?
sneak
It's
into zone a little
fantastic
bit.
spot to hold on to.
and
Yeah,
and then they still
maybe
have high
they
ground
thought
there,
somebody
so
was
that's
always
pretty
gonna
good.
Be there, already going to be there. Maybe they're just comfortable being where they are, and they don't want to make any kind of real sweeping, risky rotations in the hopes that it's free. We know it is, but we have the perspective
Squid?
of God's eye. We got to think
Oh.
about how the players are thinking and feeling, whether it's worth the risk.
I will use my
Exactly.
imagination accordingly, Rebel.
Yeah, it is going to be a really interesting rotation as the teams now get ready to move on in, and we also have.
I'm not surprised
our
nobody's
lone
going for the
survivor
north.
there
There
from
you
the
go.
Boys making that long treacherous
For the north
rotation all
circle,
the way back
up there is
into
very
zone.
Difficult
Maybe
to.
Silent could be moving into the Alamo there. Of course, we'll be waiting
James,
to see where the teams
you
look
crazy
to
man.
position. But we've got a nice lineup actually happening on that southern edge of the zone. We've got the team from
Yeah, that
the
northern
Nova
edge
Titans
is.
there. We
It's
also
hard to
have the
tell
players
where you would
from
actually
Los
go to have a good
Tiesos,
spot.
in position.
So I'm
as
not
well as
surprised
the
nobody's
Ruthless
gone back up
Bulls.
there.
We've got Rocks
Even though it's
in
like
the
half the
mix.
zone.
Oh, and already the shots finding their way straight on through a Supernova comes in with some beautiful hits with the Kar-98.
Interesting decision from TK. There is a gamble command say, yeah.
Star? Is that an accurate pun? I don't know.
But TK were on the,
stick to it either way. Supernova.
What, they were on Potato Hill.
will take that knock and they'll look to create a bit more control.
No, they
inside the
weren't.
full
Never mind.
circle
No, they
with
just.
that.
Okay, never mind. I saw wrong.
No kill confirmed, of course.
Oh,
The
no.
Rocks will be licking their wounds as Jimenez has to try and heal up in time. This is a really tricky area of the map to be in. I've talked about it a lot. I really don't like this roadway covering. I think it's very difficult to control as a team.
Yeah, but of course we want to see the teams put to the test, have them being challenged for position, and now that zone has shifted up once again, continuing
This compound
further on
sucks.
towards that north
To control and to defend sucks.
smiling down on the players there from Spill as well as the
Well,
team there
everybody just
from
got royally
Night
messed
Target.
up.
So, again, good position for them, but now they need
Royally
to try and
messed up,
defend
for
that
sure.
southern region that they're in.
And because of this shift, the one compound that is free, which is the Alamo, isn't really that viable because it's on the smaller side of the road.
Yeah,
right?
the yellow team's
So
going
we are
up to
gonna
the
see
east
most of
side.
the teams opt
Yeah.
to try and play for an edge of circle.
See,
around
classic
the kind of
matches, and
northeast,
myself
east
included
to
in classic
southeast
matches, would
areas
just go
of the
straight to the
field,
nearest
as
point.
Exquisite are going to be putting themselves
But no,
somewhat down on the hillside. I
cannot
don't
do
like
that.
this position that they're holding.
You gotta go
on to.
around.
I think it's quite risky.
They gotta
But if
take
they
it for the
can
long way
react
round.
accordingly in due time and not let too many teams get close by, it might work out.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the teams that we already see pretty close. nearby
Rebel,
is the side
the
there of
redeems are not
Darkness, who
working.
now
I
actually
don't know why.
rotate straight up
Literally
in
have no
towards
clue, but the
Alamo.
redeems are
But
not
of course
working.
now being met by
It
the side
could
of
have
the
something
Wild
to
Boys
do with the
looking to
restream
push
thing
in
I'm
and secure
using.
the compound for
Possibly.
themselves. It is going to be a 2v4 engagement.
But
on the
yeah,
side of
I don't know what's
the
going on.
Wild Boys, and already we see those grenades getting open. Monster
I'm sorry.
taking rather quite a bit of a beating from that process.
no.
With Darkness now pushing up onto the hill.
Not the enforced
Come
four-time
on.
spray.
Where's the cover fire? Where's the cover fire? There you go. Roof is sent back just a little bit, but I kind of feel that as a full squad, they shouldn't have let them get away as a duo. Seems like that was a little bit of an Alt F4 moment. And then near knock is going to come in.
Here, I'll redeem you your
Tatsu
points. Rebel.
Maki is really going to have to heal up before he peeks
Real
back
quick.
over the hill.
But that was a really good reposition coming in there from the side of Monster. But now he's got to be quite wary because we still have Silent from New Boys right up to the north. But of course, now Silent is rotating further up in it towards that zone, looking to find a decent setup. But up comes Supernova, also now looking to contest this exact same compound.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome to the stream. How are you?
For a little period of time, but yeah, it has to be.
If you could, everybody, since we got a couple new people in here, Rebel included, if you could go have a little look at the live stream on YouTube, give it a like, give it a little lurk if you can, if you wanna, that would be awesome.
Able to come in and get knocked with Supernova going back over the dip. Leo 69 is trying to provide any kind of real cover fire, but they do get away for the time.
This compound's pretty good. It's a pretty good compound to have, to be honest.
Time to try and control.
But it can be difficult. If you let people get closer to you, it's good to defend long range, but you get mid or close range, it's hard to defend that if you let them get that close.
Beautiful play there from Mustafa as they quickly wrap up that fight, but now they need to focus their efforts getting back up into zone. The Eagles in the meanwhile coming in with a beautiful spray towards the side there of Supernova. So
yeah, the shelter hill's gonna be really nice.
Over on this
although it is out of zone, but you can get a few kill points in there at least.
Fights now just erupting as everyone is trying to reposition themselves.
What do you think, chat?
Of course, looking at the players here from the Eagles, they
what do you think?
Quite a bit of a challenge.
Sit. We are doing analysis, so live analysis. So if you have any thoughts, feel free to comment it in the chat, and we can discuss. This is what I want to do. It's not just me chatting. I want to discuss with all y'all.
It was a 3v4, and it should have been a squad wipe. The Lion King had their backs against the wall inside shelter, but they're able to survive. Fair play to them. Spill as a duo are really working wonders. They're punishing Lion King from down below inside the comfort of their building. They look to push him back one by one. The circle is in their favor. They're not really going to be pressured too much unless it's a full squad desperation push. We'll have to wait and see if that comes through.
Yeah, a really good setup coming there from the side of Spill, but now everyone is trying to squeeze on into the zone. We have the side of Supernova.
For sure, Ghost Red. For sure. Yeah.
Also then from
sorry, you just caught me answering a message.
The Ruthless Falls also trying to make a bit of a play, but the darkness now actually getting lit up as the shots come through and they rotate right up alongside.
But welcome, Ghost Ray. Welcome. We're doing analysis, live analysis on stream and all that. Good happy stuff. So I encourage discussion in the chat.
They're doing a great job of pushing teams back, using the low ground dip to their advantage and picking off shots and players one by one. Also benefiting from the fact that way too many other teams are closer to each other than they are to Exquisite. Leo 69 has been able to wrap around on the underside and might be able to
the emoji
push Exquisite
as
the rest of Exquisite look to really focus on the teams that are outside this circle. Rolex being really put down to a low amount of health as he tries to survive in amongst the blue. He's going to get in there, but as he's on the high ground, he's really going to get spotted pretty quickly.
It's a really tough play coming in from the edge of that blue zone, but of course now that zone itself is shifted up once again. We don't see any teams.
Look at this flat ground. This happened last week though. The UOL scrims had horrible zones, or shall we say, challenging zones. Thank you, Mo on YouTube. Hi, Mo. Hi, Mo on YouTube.
All across the map, that eastern side looking particularly hot.
Drop shots are my worst nightmare. I hate them so much for no reason. They're just annoying to die to.
They're able to get close to the museum building, which Night Target Nightmare.
This is a difficult place to be as well, especially when it's out of zone like that.
They did not take advantage of a potential third-party opportunity, as Ruthless Ladies picked up a squad wipe along the way.
How many teams we got left? 7 teams.
They do send 2 players into the circle.
And they're all out of zone.
And Octavian do have that anchor point.
I think there's like 2 players in zone from what I can see there.
Jade sends it out. Is it going to put down this sliver of health?
Oh.
Prone down by the wall. That information will be given. Chloe is going out in the open. This is so risky for Night Target Nightmare.
Where are their cars? There's their
But
cars.
it is quite risky, but it could be so advantageous. You can see the shots now.
Oh, they're leaving one behind, dude.
Hit Larissa, taking a little bit of damage, trying to get over the bullets. But of course, straight through they come. The heads come in. The knocks come through. Octavia now trying to come in with a quick spray and finds it onto Chloe.
Whoa! What the hell? The car just exploded in front of him. Octavian gives free cover.
Hi, Rebel on YouTube. Thanks for going over to YouTube.
Doing what he can to hold himself down. This is so wild. As the next circle.
How's the quality on YouTube actually? What's the quality like?
Players as Karma still bleeding out.
Oh, we got 480.
Get the revive as the smokes go out. That will come through.
It is still quite a bit of a risky position to be in, as that vehicle could get blown up.
This is such a hard circle.
In the remainder of
I mean, it doesn't matter if they're in the center. I mean, with this particular circle, the flat land, nobody wants to go in there.
We do have Exquisite. We've got
how are you supposed to go in there?
We have the players from Rocks as well as the Night Target, and now Octavia and Co are gonna try and squeeze their way on through, finding a beautiful angle on towards Sonya up ahead. Now, will they be able to capitalize on this? They still need to get that position back up into zone. Less than 20 seconds remain.
I tell you what, exquisite eco, credit where it's due. I really wasn't a fan of where they initially positioned themselves, but they've done a great job of controlling the teams around them and really carving out a niche space in front of them.
I'll have to look up how to get the res up on
dead in
YouTube.
the open. You're really seeing all these remaining players.
So I think my video is 1080 or it might be 720, but I think it's 1080.
That's going to be the end of Rocks. Sayonara, Konnichiwa, good effort indeed. Top 5 for you.
No reason why it couldn't be.
Their final 14s. Jade onto Karma. That's good. Nirvana proning down. Jade continues to fire up the shots, but as the blue zone is edging in, she's gonna have to move in. Oh no! Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Will she be able to get revived up? That might be the case.
Very lucky as
well.
well.
Teammates are incredibly low in health.
Imagine the zone going to this ridge like this.
Tough play, especially looking at that position of Octavia.
He's got a good spot. I like their position. They have the high ground there. They have all the high ground. Very nice. They got a good spot.
Sends it up, but also comes a beautiful grenade now from the side there of Octavia.
I'd say Team 15 are probably in the worst position here.
Jade. And now Sonya and Nirvana gonna be
because at least with
right on back.
position 8 or Team 8, they've got they used to have that tree. They've got a little bit of the ridge, but they know where they are. That was very nice.
Difficult position to hold, and up comes Octavia with a beautiful spray.
Okay, now 15 has the better position of the two because they've still got the tree.
With a few hits of their own, it is down to the bone now.
Oh my God, Octavian, he's going for the tough side. As he chucks out a nade. Spec is knocked down. Sonya's the last one alive. The blue zone's hitting. Octavian did go for the revive. I think pulled it off. No, not quite. But he's now going to have to snake it in. He's going to get spotted. Finds Sonya. Now has to step up. 1v2. I talked about Octavian. He's a giant. He's a beast among men. He's got such experience.
Toss in the bag. What do you mean?
Vigor. Can he get the first aid off? 1v2 against Exquisite.
He's got a good angle here for them. They can't see him unless they make themselves shown. That's not bad positioning on his part as a solo.
And Ty to try and make this final stand, but up comes Octavia, tries to drop through and down he goes. Exquisite finish.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Fashion, claiming that winner
but Exquisite got it. GG's.
Yeah, fully deserved. Fully deserved. They massively proved me wrong.
Bag.
How they position themselves. Were they benefited by
you mean bag though? I'm confused on the bag use of bag here.
Yeah, of course, but at the end of the day, it was quite obvious with the amount of kills that they got that they were able to be proactive, able to make some noise and just to defend their area around them and create, as I talk about time and time again, that metaphorical bubble indeed. Ruthless Ladies, with the help of Octavian, getting second place with 6 skills. Night Target Nightmare, great effort, but they definitely could have benefited from maybe moving out of museum earlier, looking to really capitalize on that kind of third-party potential when Ruthless Ladies were in that fight.
I didn't quite, the reason I'm not sure what happened there is I didn't quite see what actually happened, why he stood up.
A top 2, maybe a top
I'm not
1.
sure why he stood up
in the end,
there.
Third place is still good.
I didn't quite see it.
Yeah, third place is nothing to scoff at. So really good positional
It
play
it
coming in there
feels
from them. Yeah, I
like,
agree. We would have liked to see
because
a
what
little bit
I would have
more
thought is he
awareness
could have
coming in with that rotation,
remained
positioning
prone,
themselves a little bit
just
further through.
worked
But
his way into
I mean,
zone,
at the end of the
make
day,
sure
third
that
place,
he was
5
the one in
kills,
zone and
still a
that they
decent
had to
finish.
come
But
to
of course,
him.
then we also have the players there from Spill Esports taking that fourth
Thought he
position,
was tagged.
only finding 2 kills along the way.
Maybe.
Yeah, but considering
But I'm not sure what happened.
two players from
Oh,
early
you
in
thought
the
he was,
game,
and that's why he
already
stood up
getting
and tried to
fourth
take it.
place
Right, I
is-
see what you're saying.
It's incredibly resilient.
Yeah,
Nobody
because
has
otherwise,
in their compound.
because I'm not
They
sure
didn't
how
make
they
the
had an
move
angle on
very
him then,
good.
because
Here we're
the
getting
way the
knocked,
ridge
here we're getting
goes,
shots
it's the
off.
high ground. Where are we going? It's the high ground
Realistically, the only thing that stopped them
there,
from getting
and then it kind of
a
slopes
better
off, and he was
finish,
over here.
you know,
So I'm not sure how
is
they
the
had an
fact that
angle
they
on
had
him.
to cross a road and the
If
team
that's
with
the case,
most amount
unless
of
they
clear
stood up,
were
tagged him, and
directly
so
in front
he
of them. It
tried
was
to tag back by
exquisite, right?
standing.
Whereas
That's possible.
because Ruthless Ladies and Night Target were kind of holding each other back, you know, they kind of also then in
The
some way
bag,
kept each other
the
alive, and
backpack.
Spill were
Gotcha.
then taken out by
I got
Exquisite.
you.
So really interesting finish. I love that kind of open.
So you're in favor of
kind
not
open
tossing the
grassy
bag.
area with just a little bit of a hill in front of you, not really much cover.
Interesting.
You have to really
What's your
try
thoughts
and
behind that?
hunker down, do something to turn it around in your favor. It was a great finish to game one.
Yeah, and definitely a really good start for the side of Exquisite, because we did see in the weekly finals they of course finished off in 5th position with 1 chicken dinner to their name. So again, they start off the week with the first chicken dinner on our Erangel batch. So I'm excited to see what the remaining 3 matches has in store for us.
Oh, to toss it. Yeah, you're in
for
favor
sure.
of tossing it.
Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what?
I've never done that, but then again, I've never gotten to a point where I had to snake, so it's something that I've never done. Yeah, discarding the backpack. Yeah, I got you. It took me a minute, but we got there in the end.
We won't be long, and we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Okay, we're gonna see them in a few minutes. So we'll go over here where there's music, and we can just hang out, because there's music. But yeah. Am I hearing 2 different songs? Yes, I am. That's why. Because this needs to do that. There we go. I got it. I got it in the end. Alright, Ghost. Good luck. Good luck. We're just gonna hang out. Interesting. These zones, dude. These zones suck for these teams. Can you imagine? Can you imagine going into one... I only have this much bar left at the first. Dude. But can you imagine? Like, we always, like, when we hang out, when me and my mates are in a game and we're doing classics or whatever, the zones aren't horrible. Sometimes they are, but they're not horrible. And then you get into these scrims. These in particular, every single one has been a dreadful circle. Like, really difficult. I mean, I suppose it's a good, you know, test of ability, I suppose, but like, it's gotta be tough to be these players and go, oh my god, again. So, yeah. Let's see what they're saying. What's in the chat? What's in their chat? Not a whole lot. Not much. Good to know. I can hide that again. Wait. There we go. How's this lighting working? Is this lighting okay? I mean... You know, 480 doesn't look too bad. Can I not have volume though? I don't want to hear me. I want to see me. I'm happy with that. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. 1 viewer on YouTube. Thank you, 1 viewer. I assume that's Rebel and maybe Mo. I don't know. But thank you. Yeah. So let's see who won that. Let's go to. Let me go to Instagram real quick, and I'll. Ooh, my laptop. So who won that in the end? I didn't. Exquisite, right? Exquisite got that in the end. So let's go to their post about the lineup. I can't find them on Instagram. There we go. I found them. So Exquisite won that. Was it YMCA were the last to go out? I see YMCA a lot actually in Scrim registration. I've been seeing their name a few times. Ultima, E-Girls. E-Girls was third, I think, weren't they? Was it E-Girls that were third? No, they were in blue. So who's the pink ones? It's hard because I have my I have YouTube. No, not you. Yeah, I have the stream on a small screen. It's minimized and it's reduced, so it's kind of hard for me to see what's going on or the names and everything because it has to be small to fit this screen. So it's kind of hard for me to see a lot of the time. So maybe I should have it up on a different screen. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe. In which case, I can stop looking at my YouTube and go to their YouTube and do it that way. I don't have to right now. So yeah, it was bro, I can't see. I can't see. Everything's always so small. Just can't see any of the tags. It's fine. I'd love to be able to have access to the tags. Maybe I do actually. Hang on. Unicorns are live. Go down here. Rosters. Ah, see? Haha, I do. So let's see. YMCA Club. Roster. Yeah, Exquisite 1. Who was TX? T something X, wasn't it? Let me find it. I'm not finding it. Polar Ace. There's Polar Ace. UDR. Wait, UDR wasn't here? Since when? I didn't see them. Alright, I'm not gonna find these. FaZe. Wait, FaZe has a... Does FaZe have a PUBG team? I didn't think they did. Okay, I'm not finding any of this. Whatever, it's fine. It's a long list. It's a very long list, so I can't keep scrolling around like that. What are so small? The clan tags. I can't see the clan tags. We're over. We're back in. Like this playlist? Good. Nice. It's a new one. But we're going back now, so it's gonna stop in a second. There we go. Nope. We have to do the window capture. There we go.
Dropping in Impala to start things off. Only one team in Los Leones. Rock Sport? That's interesting.
Alright, so I've been trying to find things,
we're not seeing on the side of the Nova Titans X actually in this match. So starting it off with only 15 teams, it is going to be interesting to see though where the teams are still going to be choosing to rotate into. But
Only
already out of
15
the
teams,
gate, I mean,
interesting.
Graveyard itself is also looking pretty hot.
Look at that!
Bruh. Not Graveyard. It's Minas Generalis, man. What the hell is going on there? You have 3 teams in Minas?
First of all, that parachute was adorable. I need it in my life.
Why?
Second of all,
Why?
what on earth is going on? There's not even that
I
much
don't
good
get
loot
it.
there.
Well, either way, Darkness are going to be there, along with the side of Los Tiesos Dark. So, hey, Darkness,
Interesting.
Los Tiesos Dark. Do you know? The teams with Dark in their name. Say what you want about that. And then Ultima as well. At least as a duo. They're in around that area, but
Yeah, I cannot see these clan tags, so I can't tell y'all
there's definitely going to be
what.
a little bit of overshadowing coming in, especially over here in towards this Minas
damn,
Generalis. But
I love you and your dad puns. God, beautiful. Actually glorious. Actually glorious, man.
speaking about glorious, I mean, we're hoping to see something glorious come from the side of Aiden here. I mean, completely isolated, trying to get up towards Steph, and it is going to be a pretty tough run because we have Raouf as well as Mustafa on the opposite end there. Raouf now trying to put the spray in. Hey!
Ooh!
Aiden Raouf back into that lobby potentially. Well, yep,
yeah,
that's confirmed.
I don't know why Roof kind of got a little bit too confident there, right? Out in the open. Unless you're really going to back that up. You didn't. Now Aiden is going to still look to send it to get the revive on the Steph. On the high ground, it's going to be tricky dicky because Los Tiesos will have heard those shots, and you can see 3 of their players are making their way towards the side of the hill in which Ultima is there. Shots are being fired up. Tatsukami has indeed got a knock onto one of the Ultima players, which is definitely hurting them quite a bit.
Oh, wait, hang on.
But this is actually a good play for the side here.
It's on
Ultima,
480.
seeing that, you know, the players here from
Let me see if I can get it. That's why I can't see it. It's on lower quality.
There, it actually provided them with that
Oh, I don't
opportunity
need it
to
low,
get that
high quality
res
on
in. Now,
here.
Aiden
I
already
need
looking to push a little bit
quality
further
here.
closer
Oh,
up.
it's on
But Steph
720.
still holding up.
Let's try 1080 and see what happens.
Up on the top edge, but we do see Stan also on the complete opposite side there as the hits now start coming in.
That's
so this
better,
actually
but
where Los Tiesos could look to dominate. Oh, Minas Generales.
Lovely. Really good teamwork there between Sumaki and Niho.
was that M24? I love an M249.
Forward and then a grenade fly.
Really good gun. Since they've actually put it.
Really cannot argue with that one, and that redeems Darkness just a little bit as Roof is taken out.
Wow, sorry, mine's a little ahead.
Oh my lord, what the hell? Another player going down. This is kind of weird for me because I can't but feel that like Miramar, although it's technically one of the safer maps to split drop because it's such a big map. The spread is obviously
this clan tag says DN.
because it's such generally an open
DX.
map. If you're caught out in the
Not
open,
sure which team that is.
especially early on, you're caught with your pants down, right? And we've seen a number of players and team have that where they've been whittled down to 2 or 3 players just because they've gone for
People
a
are
split drop.
skedaddling out there. They're getting out.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting out of
sometimes
dodge,
it's
as they
so
say.
bad that it's not only your pants but your socks that also get left behind. So I'm curious to see though what the teams are going to be doing. We do see a bit of a showcase coming in there from Team SOG. Which you didn't really see in the previous match, but now,
Other than that, they're fairly
the side
spread
of
out.
Darkness,
Oh, look at
it's
that
looking
zone
pretty
though.
tough as
Very
we do have
west.
Ninho and Tatsumaki now trying to quickly break
I
off
would
and find
be
themselves a
going
decent
all the way
position
around.
in the
I'd go
zone.
through
They
La
are
Cobrière.
also just a position quite far away from zone,
Yes.
800
Yes.
and a few odd meters
And go
away,
all the way
so
around.
definitely going to be a
That's where I
risky
would go.
rotation with the
Because you
addition
know
of
there's
Beze
going to be a
from Los
whole
Tiesos
bunch of
to start
teams
holding
on that
position up on the high
eastern
ground.
edge.
Oh, TZY so close to getting away yet so far. But you suffer the wrath of E-Girls.
No.
So
where are they? E-Girls are
the winners
in...
of the first game of the day. Unfortunately, suffers the brunt of E-Girls. That's going to be him going down.
I don't recognize where we are,
feels
though.
bad, man. Feels bad.
Ah, Ladriana.
52 players,
Okay.
52 players, 15 teams left in the lobby. Curious to see how the Wild Boys and the Lion King are going to look to rotate into the circle from their current locations, which is cruise.
Got another one downed for DX.
Yeah, it is quite a tough rotation to find a decent setup in towards that zone, but I'm pretty sure they're up for the task, up for the challenge. We do see quite a bit of separation coming in, especially on the side there of the Lion King. So hoping that they start condensing that before rotating in, because up ahead in zone, it is looking pretty tight. But speaking about tight, the darkness, Ninho also now getting sent all the way.
Yeah, because that northwest side, there's nobody there. We've got everybody coming in on the east side. If you go up around, UOL actually are really good at this. UOL are actually really good at that. Is making these massive rotations to all the way around the other side.
Come to life. He's able to get away for the time.
Meanwhile, going straight through Picado. Oh, we have a little buffering. A little buffering. It's not nice. There we go.
Because we saw in game 1, they were holding on to Museum and they didn't really make too much noise in that area. So I didn't expect much of their Picado spot as well.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see, Darkness and Nightmare kind of go head to head. They kind of fit in the same sentence there for me. But, well, it is what it is. We're going to have to wait and see where the next bit of action is going to be coming from. We do still, however, see quite a few teams positioned on the outline.
Just looking at that southern side, I was wondering if you could get up to those cliffs there, because I didn't see what team it was. But they still have to get into zone. And if you could get up across those rocks, you could have a fairly nice vantage point onto that blue team there. Yeah. So you could come up to that where the bridge is there and try and go up that way and into zone if you had to, or you could try going on the coastal road. Something to consider. It could get you stuck in the end, but that's something I would definitely look at. Trying to come up over the mountains again. Why is nobody going through El Pozo? No one's there. I mean, we can see that. I know they can't see that, but you've got that whole western side that there's loads of room there for people to go. Interesting, no one's gone there yet. We'll see.
7.9. Yeah. Good composure.
Is that for style or execution?
Style and execution together. Okay. Execution was worth a few more points than style. The style was a little bit standard, nothing super exciting. But the execution was very clean.
Well, it seems fair. I mean, we should actually just imagine that having like a PUBG kind of flip show off. Seeing who can bring in the most amazing flip.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy because
again.
When we do
see, we got two teams now trying to do that. All right. Bit late though. I would have rotated much earlier, because then you could get settled, get sorted, get your next game plan.
Not giving any room to breathe for the side of new boys, and
yikes.
Again, they make them pay that rotation. That lack of scouting on your rotation. Maybe Andreas was dizzy from rolling over. I don't know, but you gotta stop, get information, and then make your way forward. Go bit by bit.
Yeah, otherwise you end up rolling over straight up into the lobby, and that was
where in southeast, where that pink team was coming in. I would go slightly more south and see if I couldn't get up over the cliffs. A little bit, maybe, but again, I'm not sure if you can or not.
And as we know, at the end of the day, we are all mere mortals.
I really need to see somebody on that westernmost road, up on those ridges there.
But a good positional play.
You're gonna have a pretty good time of it
quite a few of them
if you do that, because if the zone goes against you, then you can just go back up towards El Pozo with minimal damage from other players.
The same can be said for the side of Lost
if they don't move.
Yeah, Lost Tiesto's been.
And it goes south. See, again, that southern, that's where you need to be. Try and get on the rocks if you can. But the thing is those rocks are so, the cliffs are so steep and big that even if you're at the base of them, you can't really get caught out. Because they're just too big, they're too tall, so the people on top can't really see you.
This shift because I absolutely love the southern hillsides of Chumacera and Valdemar. But this is definitely a little bit trickier for some of the teams.
That orange team that's right there, I would go straight across the river, straight across the bridge, just to the other side of it. I wouldn't go too far in case the zone doesn't go that way, but I would go to that area.
How the teams, especially the ones we're
nice
really
pass.
seeing down into the south, that being the side of the Ruthless Goals, Supernova, and Spill, whether or not they're going to be able to fortify and set themselves up beautifully in the zone with all the teams still positioned up in the north, having now to potentially move down.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Squizzer can stick to the west.
See, if they had been there, if whoever wanted to go to the west side had been there first, you know, gone early. I think they rotated to the west side way too late. Somebody should have gotten there first. Would have been a nice gatekeeping position there.
Really not
Probably.
the best vehicle to use in Miramar, so I do get why he took his time. But you know what? He's given over a position because look who's come in. That's going to be the Lion King. Looking to roar their way into controlling phase 2 spot. Shots from Spec do send one of the Lion King players back a little bit. But he's got to recognize that for the most part, he's more out in the open. He can't over-peek it.
Yeah, so this is where they need to put caution to the wind
that
and
4x
find themselves
awesome,
in a decent position, but
these
also
guys are so good with
overexpose
everybody in this
themselves
scrim.
just yet. But we do see Imsabi actually finding a beautiful spray onto the side there of Fear. So Exquisite now having a little bit of a challenge as they have only 2 remaining players, as XZ already got taken down, and now it is up to Spec and Ty to try and secure their team for the remaining few phases.
Yeah, and Fears is the one that got the loot drop as well, that got the crate drop, so he's the one that got level 3 gear. So
it's a difficult circle to say. I'm not entirely familiar with this side of the map because the zone never goes this way. Donut! Hi, Donut! Sorry, it's been a little bit. Hi, I'm seeing it. I've been just looking. I've been engrossed in the game, but hi.
Never mind me not knowing where to go.
I am watching YouTube chat.
Of course, now Spec jumping out very quickly, trying to put the shots up in.
Because I used to have YouTube on my phone, but now I'm watching this stream on my phone as well because I can't see any of the clan tags.
Just thought of it, right? If Spec gives us a bit of a potato play, then we can legit call him a spectator.
But hi, Donut. How you?
God. It's terrible, man. That's it. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. The saying it's getting worse, man. I'm here for it, but I'm just saying, you know, it's getting worse. Getting worse, man.
It's
okay.
like an
infection.
Dang,
yeah,
zero
but they gotta
viewers,
get worse before they get
likes.
better.
Thanks for the
Speaking
likes,
about getting
everybody
better,
on YouTube.
YMCA definitely looking to improve their position, as we do see a quick few shots flying over towards the Wild Boys now, caught in that really tough angle, as we do see, I think it was Limmy or Lim1 rolling his buggy right on over, but up comes YMCA, not a care in the world, and now the side of the Wild Boys reduced down to only 1 remaining player.
Really good from YMCA, to be honest. Absolutely love that. Just working as
good to see YMCA getting a good game in.
The Wild Boys on their rotation. I thought it was possibly going to be TLK. And
interesting that everybody's avoiding the rocks, the cliffs directly above Valdemar. Interesting. There's lots of little compounds up there. It's fairly navigational.
From the side.
Navigationable? Yes.
Of new
so
boys.
Interesting.
1 or 2 players left. Looking up still towards the players of LT. Los Tiesos, who really have a great spot as a 4-man team, but maybe not as much of a spread as I would like them to have in phase 2.
Yeah, I mean, it does look a little bit tight up on towards that hill, but I mean, they're still able to get quite a bit of decent information from the angles there, as we can see Biggie Love You and the rest of the team now just looking to reposition themselves to get those angles down onto the side there of the New Boys, but already a pretty tough game so far for the side of the New Boys.
Nice positioning on their part.
Yeah, I just think Los Tiesos could send one up the hill just a little bit around kind of southwest direction to get more information coming into the next phase, because as it has shifted down south, now they have to move, and maybe because they were too distracted
that's
on
a horrible
New
zone.
Boys, they could get punished coming into next.
That
phase.
is a horrible zone because so much of it I don't think you can actually walk on.
To that circle shift.
Nice to see the pink teams. I'm sorry, that's all I can say because I don't know what their clan tags are because they're so small I can't see. But love that spot. Again, the blue over there, very nice. Really good positioning on their part, but they've been there for a while. So again, they got there early.
2-2 split. Well, maybe a little bit of a 2-1-1 split, but I'm really a fan of it.
Yeah, and it is going to be interesting to see whether or not they'll be able to secure this region because we have the side of the Ruthless Goals looking to push in from that southeastern side, as well as the team there from Team SOG actually now going.
Donut, are you still there?
From the Nova Titans, so
are you even watching,
looking
bro?
to be a pretty tight zone, pretty tough play. But I mean, if those rotations come through, the teams can really look to secure themselves a decent position.
Is there? No, there is not.
Night Target Nightmare.
There is not indeed.
Down, but luckily,
there's no delays there.
Brazen,
hi! Hello! How are you? I'm doing good. I'm good. We're just chilling. 6 frame drops though, excuse you. But my Wi-Fi is doing a lot today, so I'm not surprised. But I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. How are you?
And Hydra is whittled down to half health.
We are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube today.
To rehydrate as we do see
so that's
more engagements lighting up the kill feed and actually up in towards that northwestern side. The Eagles taking quite a bit of a beating here as the shots are coming through. And of course, the players here from the side of the Lion King.
Oh, it might be. I don't know. Moved out just in time. Moved out of the way just in time. There we go. Got it out eventually. The commentator is
with the M249 instantly batters.
Let's see.
Beats down
DKZA. I don't know if you know who that is. DKZA.
Inside a small
I'm not particularly familiar with a lot of commentators, so yeah. Busy with school? Also, yeah, hi, Wawa.
Looking to be pulled up with the Lion King. Needs to start making some more noise, and he's starting to roar like the lions that they are, and really dominate their prey like a gazelle in the wild.
TLK, the Lion King.
They're hunting. They smell the blood, and now they're gonna wrap around like a pack.
Yeah, how's school going, Wawa?
For the kill.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth on that one. A beautiful back formation coming in from the side here of the Lion King. But, I mean, Unknown, he's now trying to explore the Unknown a little bit more. We do see one of the players from the Wild Boys also now looking to push up in towards the zone. So we could have a bit of a 3-way fight breaking out here, of course, depending on where those rotations go. But meanwhile, Forex...
TLK gatekeeping very nicely. Look at that. But look at this zone, dudes.
The Lion King actually going so far as to rotate all the way in the direction of the blue zone.
Yep. I'm actually okay with that, to be honest.
I don't know where you go from here, honestly, except creep forward. Because this is the kind of zone you just gotta hold it. A 2-3 minute delay, really? On Twitch? We do have yellow bars. I'm not sure why there's a delay, though. Yeah, YouTube too! I'm not sure why there's a delay on Twitch, though. I don't think there's one on YouTube. You can try YouTube if you like. Nope, that's Twitch. That's Twitch stuff. Never mind. Don't mind me. But yeah, YouTube too. Here. YT. There you go.
Yeah,
that's the link. That's the link to the channel, but it streams on the channel.
But of course, quite a bit of contention still over towards that western side, as we do see.
But yeah, I don't think there's much of a delay on YouTube, so if you want, you can probably go over there. And it should be better, hopefully. I'm not sure why there's a delay on stream, though. Could be just my Wi-Fi. If I look on, because I'm using a different thing, yeah, there's a delay. It might be there's just a delay everywhere, because I'm not using just Streamlabs today. I am using Restream, a software called Restream. So it's OBS through Restream to Twitch and YouTube, so it's like double. So there might be a bit of delay, yeah. I'm not sure I can do about that, though.
Another nade comes out, but, you know, gotta give credit to that player from Spill, Lakrita, because
that's a big delay
just holding back. Players of YMCA, one by one, quite effectively. That's where the backstab from YMCA.
Thank you, Brazen.
The advantage of them is Lakrita is wants to get
I am because I could probably not do, because I've got the stream also on my phone, and like the UOL stream, I could probably just have my stream paused.
With the hand of God nade.
There.
On the king once again.
There we go. Do it that way. It's paused.
No
but my internet is really, really working. Delays are the same. Okay. It's the Wi-Fi paired with the streaming thing. Once we fully transition.
Oh God!
Finds the shots, takes a bit of damage.
He's dead. He's so dead. What is he doing? He's so dead. Donut, hi! Sorry, I didn't see the stuff on YouTube. I got stuck in with this and I forgot to go back and check. But yeah, once we're fully transitioned to doing official analysis stuff on YouTube, then the delay should go away because I'm not using an extra thing.
Trickle of health will roll on by and
no, Wawa, don't quit. Get better. And you're good anyway. You're good anyway. Not gonna work. That pre-fire. Oh, where'd that come from?
Who was that in the back? Oh, it was the blue zone that knocked down Deso. It was the blue zone that knocked him out, and that's going to be the end of YMCA. Also, the end of Spill. Man, that was weird. Royman was actually the one that
wow.
away and went into another.
Oh, because you play emulator, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate to see when the blue zone comes swooping in, clearing it out. But now, we of course still sit with 10 teams, 28 players remaining, and this is going to be quite an interesting zone to get into, as we can see the players from SOG already having that slight
interesting. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I'm just streaming to Twitch, so I don't need to use Restream,
the rest of the zone,
and so we'll
the
see.
whole western front is going to be quite a bit of fighting to get all the way in.
Oh my god, TLK, 5 kills already so far in this game. You're dealing with teams quite nicely across the board. Night Target still holding on as a full squad. They were under a bit of trouble earlier on, but they were able to survive. You have Silent, the last player up from New Boys, has not been spotted out by TLK. He's waiting in silence for the time to strike at the right moment. We'll let them get away. I cannot believe that they did not see Silent down by the tree.
Well, silence is golden, as they say, so we'll wait to see.
Thanks for the lurk, Brazen. Yeah, redeems are not working.
Meanwhile,
here.
We do see the players from the Lion King now getting ready to push up in towards zone, but of course 2 knocks already finding their way on through. Ghost and Data both getting taken down, and now this is where the fighting is going to come through. Whether we'll also be able to see whether or not the side of the Lion King will be able to hold on to this western front. We got Supernova.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wawa.
It's going to be hairy.
Yeah, sweaty for sure. Blue zone, I know, dirty, I know. Donut even.
What Leo was doing, but then I took a little bit of a gander myself, and I was like, okay, this does make absolute sense. He has to.
All right, I'll refund you. I refund you. Here we go. I'm refunding. I'm refunding right now.
Favor of Exquisite as a 2-man team. Absolutely mind blown as Leo has to try and dance around the bullets. Fired up by Edgar, but Edgar gets the better of them. Here's Johnny coming in. Late notice. Los Tiesos.
I think that's gone and refunded you.
I mean, Edgar almost looking like a bit of a Hoover there, pushing into that zone. But, I mean, it is still looking pretty tight as the players from Supernova are now caught on that far off angle position. It is going to be such a tough play to get out of, as the Risky now gets sent on back. It is up to Rolex to try and hold on, taking quite a few hits in the process, quickly deploying the
nice
smokes,
little ridge here, but so
out
of zone.
First aid rather, but will he be able, though, to make it all the way into zone securely?
It's not going to be easy. Especially with Team SLG. I absolutely love what they're doing in terms of 2-2 split. Having 2 now closer to the eastern edge of the circle. Taking a couple of shots, moving. Taking a couple of shots, moving. It's really solid teamwork from SLG in this one. They are feeling very confident for the time being as the bumps and bruises of the dirt come into play. We do have a little bit of the circle control now by the players from SOG. 3-1 split with 3 in the circle, 1 outside. This is a beautiful position to hold on to. But I find it weird
I like this.
that they kind of just stopped. Because now by just stopping and throwing out smokes,
Wilson, hi! I have to refund that to you because the the stuff isn't working. I think because I'm using a different software. Let me refund that to you, but hi! There you go, reject. There we go. I think that's refunded you automatically. But hello, dear. How are you?
Confirmed. Down he goes. So now we got 3 stragglers, actually 4 stragglers going up against the 4-man team of SOG.
And honestly, like, credit to SOG, because I thought they were going to instantly stop, but... Because that's what teams tend to do, is that they'll kind of get close to inside / to the edge of the circle, and then they'll just kind of stop and think, okay, we're fine here. But SOG are like, no, there is still a team in front of us. We do have to continue to make some noise. We do need to continue to take advantage of our body advantage across the remaining players.
Oh, we got some buffering now. Ooh, love to see it.
Players and teams that are inside this lobby, they know. They're looking confident. They're feeling confident.
I'm gonna skip forward there a little bit. There we go. No, that's not gonna work now. Oh my god.
Easy pickings for them. We do see Rolex now trying to move up, but of course a beautiful quick response coming in from FaZe. Just phasing him out. Right, he goes into that lobby, and now it is up to Edgar.
It's fine. Why is this not working? Okay, I can pause this. Maybe I can pause this?
The side there of the players from Lost ESOs,
pause?
as well as Silent for the new boys.
Ah! Okay, alright. Stop buffering. I'll go back to 720.
Can actually make it a little bit trickier because nothing's stopping Silent from getting a bit of a side stab.
There we go.
Ooh! Beautiful,
that reaction time though! How are you, Wilson?
Absolutely nothing wrong with what they're doing. Edgar comes in, he does get a knock. 1v3. Grizz, Hydra makes it work. Absolutely no mistakes made. Nothing but absolute beauty with those shots from Hydra.
Yeah.
The new gun that's in the crate job worked out for SOG. They claim.
Yeah, SOG had a fantastic spot there. I really liked their position on that.
Impressive finish alongside that.
Well, the 3-1 split was really nice.
Kill. So definitely quite an impressive.
We had
play.
LT in second. I can't see who's in third. Hang on.
With Edgar just hoovering up those kills as well, finishing off on 8 kills
NB.
alone,
I'm not sure
bringing in a grand total of 10 for the team. So really strong performance either way.
NB.
Yeah, and it was
I can have a look real quick on Discord.
It was a weird Miramar game, DK. We had
although they're probably gonna save
lose players early on, and we had kind of scragglers trying to survive, which is all well and good, but it didn't really feel like as good of a Miramar game as I expected. That's one thing.
LT, lost.
Standpoint.
Yes.
But that only, allowed the
Jesus?
likes of SOG to be more heavily rewarded. Because despite the fact that we had teams of scragglers,
we're looking for NB. Was it NB?
Had no problem taking on 1-man, 2-man, full squad. It didn't matter because they were so confident of their position.
Not seeing an NB. New boys.
They were constantly
Silent,
moving,
Mortal,
they were constantly controlling.
I'm not seeing a Hydra
and
there, though.
it was a really, really good performance. Again, it just has to go back
to them.
Despite the scragglers, it goes back to the
just chilling at home waiting for a drug screen to come back.
Oh! How they performed as a team.
Nice. Thanks for the alert, Donut.
Of course, as we know, teamwork makes the dream work, and well, at the end of the day, they were able to bring home
just chilling.
with a full squad.
Chilling days are the best days,
into
honestly.
That final phase. So I have to agree with you. This was a bit of a different matchup in towards Miramar, but I'm excited to see, just based on the performances we've had over the first 2 maps, what the teams will have in store for us once we get into the lovely jungles there on Sanhok.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I would like to see a little bit. Obviously, don't split drop in Sanhok. You just don't really want to do that. We're also looking to just really
doing
play
some
quick
checkups here.
and very kind of proactive.
Checking.
So you really want to move quick. Don't stay in one position for too long. I know even the early game can feel quiet, but when you stagnate yourself, when you're just kind of
that circle is so tough.
You're not making any noise at all. That can
because of all the cliffs there, you know.
Teams around you think it's clear, and you get surrounded by 2 or 3, and
all those cliffs.
Next thing you know, you're down to 2 players, and you're trying to survive. So that's something that these teams will have to think about, indeed. But let's go for another break, DK. Well, we get set up for Game 3 in Sana. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in so far, by the way.
There. We're here. Thank you for 4 likes on YouTube, on the YouTube stream. That helps a lot. If y'all could go over to the stream over there and give it a like. And maybe even an alert, because that would be awesome. But yeah. That was such a tough circle. And I think actually though, it's a lot more open up there than you think it is. It's a lot more open because the way the map is colored, from our view, it looks very rocky. So it looks like you probably wouldn't be able to get up there much. But they definitely did. They definitely got up there. The number one thing in that game, I would have liked to see earlier rotations, much earlier. There was at least 3 teams that hesitated too long. They hesitated too long. And it kind of worked out for them in the end, but at the same time it was harder. What the heck is going on with my wall? Oh. Never mind. You can see the unfinished paint job. Probably white. Wait. Why don't I gamble? Let's gamble a little bit. 200. Dang. You know what I want to know? I added James. I guess that doesn't work. Whatever. Anyway, James has like 47,000 points. How? I'm the streamer and I've only got 16,000. This dude crazy. This dude. Crazy. So. We're gonna do a shutdown on that. We're gonna go over here. There's a 3-minute delay. I hate this. It's fine. Blah 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 blah. I'm thinking. Oh, can you do that? Yes, please, James. I would love that. Can you do that? Where? Interesting. Yes, please do that. I'd love that. Oh. Technically, there should be only like 40 minutes left, but we've still got 2 games to go, so I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh! The French National Championships are on. It's day 1 of week 2. I didn't even know they were on. Oh. No, I knew they were on because Luna has gone to Godsend to play them. But I didn't know they were on like now. I never got any other notices for it. I knew the German ones were on, but not the French. So I think what we're going to be doing for the schedule this week, kind of a hectic schedule for me anyway. we're probably gonna be doing. We got this stream tonight. This one. Tomorrow night is a normal stream. Saturday morning is a normal stream, and then I'm gonna be doing probably PMNC UK on Saturday night. I could do these and the ones and the PMNC, but I'm streaming for 4 hours in the morning, and then that would mean another 4 hours in the evening. Longer, probably 4.5, nearly 5. So that would mean with a 3-hour break in between, which I'm not sure I'm up for just yet. Maybe another time. But yeah. That's what I'm thinking, is we're probably gonna do PMNC UK on Saturday. So that's the plan for this weekend. Again, the next 2 streams, tomorrow night and Saturday morning, are just gonna be on Twitch. And then the next one that's on YouTube as well will be Saturday night. Probably gonna do this a couple of weeks, maybe a week, because we've got a lot of different stuff going on tournament-wise. So probably about a week or 2, maybe 10 days, something like that. And then we'll switch to official stuff, tournament stuff, analysis stuff being completely on YouTube. So redemptions and stuff and delays should only be here for like a week or something, because I'm pretty sure both of those issues are due to the restream thing that I'm using. So that's probably what it is. And once I stop using that, then we should be good to go. So that's the idea. We got Sandhawk this game. It should be interesting. Thank you for 5 likes on YouTube, everybody. I appreciate it. So, see here it says my count says we have 5 viewers here. We did have 8 at one point, but 5 viewers on here and 0 on YouTube. I'd like to get all the viewers on Twitch onto YouTube by the end of next week, and then we can fully transition. I just didn't want to do it completely to YouTube and have nobody really realize or wanna or whatever. I felt like transitioning was a better option. So that's what we're doing. So we're just gonna wait. We're back almost. They're just chit-chatting. I'm just gonna let them chit-chat a little bit. And then we'll go back. Because we have music and it's cool. Start the music a little bit. Wait, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Okay. James, did you sleep today? And we are off! Just in time. We are off. Sound would be excellent, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's get some sound going. No! Go back. I clicked the wrong button.
A bit to the north.
Don't mind me.
But for the most part, teams won't be complaining too much.
Okay. You slept good.
Yeah, I mean, as we know, the flight path doesn't matter too much when we're on Sanhok. That's probably why it disappeared so early on. We did see it again up in towards the north, so it's making it a little bit more challenging for the teams that like to push all the way down into the south, but doesn't make it completely impossible to reach. Already right out of the gate, though, we do have the players from Supernova getting super aggressive right out the gate, putting the shot straight on through on towards the players there from the Eagles. So a good start to the match, but quite a
What are you doing?
contention coming into this match.
Get out of here.
Oh, I'm looking at the Paradise Resort battle, baby. Spill gonna be going up against Night Target Nightmare. Team who, for the most part, being generally passive on any kind of real engagement so far in these games so far. Nirvana will have that kind of outside off angle potentially to use to her advantage, while Sonya and Jade look to hold it down, and then Chloe on board as well, looking to do her thing. So yeah, okay, Paradise Resort is a tricky place to fight, and sometimes the fights can become a bit of a stalemate because of the hard cover that's around the area. But I'd see Spill maybe look to be a bit more aggressive and proactive, because he did drop down in a really solid position. I see Kelly Boy definitely looking to do that, playing the roofs.
Yeah, we're going to have quite an interesting start to this match. In fact, we've got the Darkness going up against YMCA over towards Lakawi. We've got with 2 teams. We've got a SOG. And of course, the players coming in from Los Esos fighting it out. We have
Lakawi. I love Lakawi. It's a great spot. Solo squatting as well, particularly. Or duo squatting is really
Ultima
nice.
going up against the Lion King. And then, of course, right here in Paradise, where we have Night Target fighting it out with the side of Spill. So, yeah, quite a bit of action all across
Oh my
this
god.
map.
I can't keep up.
I know, it's everywhere.
Keep up because you got like 3 teams in Painan. That's crazy.
Yeah.
New boys. Andreas was able to get a knock by SOG, getting the revive. Then you have LT.
Oh my goodness, being third party sandwiched, all of the above.
Also coming in with a swing and a miss and a punch and a fist, and a knockdown comes through. Edgar is going to be revived up. FaZe, Grims, Hydra. They're rocking it together. Still a 4 squad along with Manu for SOG. Is really New Boys is the one that's under pressure. Just the 2 Andreases that are left standing.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is the Andreas fight. Looking to hold on. It's strangely enough, in the previous match we did see them getting knocked
the
out
DBS,
in that vehicle once they started to rotate up, and now they are the last 2 remaining hopefuls here. So maybe the close quarter combat is a nice change up for them, but it's going to be a pretty tough call, as we do see the side of SOG EU trying to.
They're all ganging up on this guy
building and send Andreas back into that lobby.
Of course, that's making Los Tiesos
ooh!
wake up a little bit, maybe go.
Ah, it's too bad. Get him!
Good attempt coming out from Andreas, but Hydra is there to help keep things going.
Very nice.
The revives are going to be pulled off. That's going to be.
It was a very good effort, though. Really nice effort on his part.
Why aren't they looking to capitalize on that? Look at the feed. Correlate the knock to the fact that fight is going on right beside you. They haven't done that, and they're allowing SOG to get back up as a full squad.
Well, maybe they are scared of Hydra. You know, we've seen some pretty impressive things come in with the side of Hydra, especially in Captain America. But hey, this is PUBG, not exactly the same. So quite a bit of potential still remains, and I'm curious to see though, not only what's going to be happening here in Painan, but also what Paradise has in store, because we do have a little bit of a breakaway disengage in that region as well. As we can see the players there from the Night Target now just splitting away from Spill, and again now I think this was a very aggressive drop coming in from several teams, as we did see you know, quite a bit of contention coming in, but now
so I'm
they're
just
starting
keeping
to
an eye on those,
disengage,
don't mind
looking
me.
to secure themselves a position and get away from that potential early lobby.
Yeah, definitely. I very much respect it from both Spill and of course more heavily Night Target Nightmare.
I'd like somebody to go to Quarry or the east side of Quarry. There's a lot of room down there.
They look to shift from that kind of southwest island position to the trifecta compound. They don't know that E-Girls or one of the E-Girls players is inside those buildings. Nexus is continuing to make some noise, but I don't think his footsteps can be heard quite yet because of the turn that the Wise Boys did make so early across that river onto the mainland across the way. I would say that's good, but also a little bit presumptuous. Now, they are aware they do become familiar with the position of one of the E-Girls players, Vizzy not getting the full information on where 4X is. And now Monster, he has no idea. He's gonna.
But again, you know, it's one of those things of you have no idea, and you would just assume because there always is. No,
ooh! Get knocked down, but again, Vizzy with the supporting shots will secure that knock in the 4X and hopefully will allow that player from Wise Boys to get revived up. But E-Girls are still in the mix as a duo coming across.
E-Girls are so good.
From the trifecta.
So good.
Nexus. Unknown. The nade comes in. It's a flying. E-Girls are under pressure, but can they turn the pressure of the coal?
Very good 1v1, yeah.
Well, it is gonna
I think
be
Eagles were in the Prometheus scrim, weren't they? The tier 1
Prometheus. They'll be able to shine through on this one, but I mean,
they were.
Looking at the position coming in here from the Wild Boys,
or am I
they
just
do have
remembering
pretty
them from
decent coverage. Also now being able to get that res straight back up into Monster, so they do seem to have quite a bit of a fighting chance as Nexus and Unknown caught in a bit of an unknown region here. They don't have too much clarity or too much visibility on the exact position of the Wild Boys, so it's going to be a pretty tough one whichever way they go. But we do see, of course, Vizzy and Limmy now looking to push on Ed, but a quick response coming in from Nexus.
No, we didn't have
putting that. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, just utilizing the weapons almost to perfection, getting knock after knock, but of course, up comes Kleido and makes easy working with that.
Dang.
Man, Nexus was pretty good with his position. I was wondering why he was staying there, because he did throw a molly earlier on, which allowed him to be able to be given a little bit more freedom to move out of the kind of side of the bridge, but he didn't. He stayed there. He's able to then get a couple of knocks, but it didn't work out too much longer. The body advantage coming to fruition as SOG looking to disengage away from Painan in a similar format as Los Tiesos, and they do continue to come out on top, looking to, of course, hold on to the momentum of winning in the previous game in Miramar, DK.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, so far, so good for them. I mean, they've been able to reduce the side here.
Yeah, I think that was LT's mistake to let them get revived.
Up in the building,
they should have pushed
out the window, but
because it's a 2v4, and now it's a 4v1.
Still having a little bit of separation in between them, making it quite difficult for Edgar to find the shots, but making it so easy for them in turn to find the spray over towards Edgar. So I'm curious to see whether or not Edgar is going to be able to get out of this one in one piece.
Run, Forrest, run! You know, you couldn't peek that window anymore. You know, man, that was a bad idea in the first place. You have the whole of Painan at least on towards the kind of northwestern side to move away, and I can't imagine SOG continuing to look for that kill. Maybe they will.
I'd probably stay in Ruins.
Maybe they won't.
I like Ruins a lot.
We have a little bit of a
but it's probably going to be quiet. But again, it's a good area to be in because it's easy to get to.
After 2 games, just to give you guys an idea of what's in play in this third game and then leading into the final game. Exquisite holding on to the top spot with 29 points. Team SOG in second place with 27 points. Los Tiesos in 25 points in third, and Lion King.
Interesting that the E-Girls are not
fourth place with 19 points along with
the top 3
Ruthless Girls. So it's pretty close, but it is mainly like when you're looking at that kind of top 8.
Well, it's the top 8 that get to the next one. Okay.
You're really looking around E-Girls, Spill, and you boys. So those are the 3 teams that I'm looking out for in terms of this game.
Well, I really like E-Girls' plays.
Yeah, but I gotta say,
they're
though,
really
so
good. So
a
I'm
really
kind
good
of
showing coming in there from the Lion King. Last week they finished
totally,
with only 11 total points on the board.
Yeah.
Already now they're sitting on 19 points up onto that top part
Unbiased.
of the board. So a really fantastic
impartial
start
that's
for them. A good improvement. Curious to see whether or not they'll be able to follow through with that momentum. But I gotta say though, SOG, they've also just brought it in. Finished last week on 12 points after the qualifiers, and currently they're sitting on a grand total of 27. So that is more than double improvement.
And that's what this is all about with these summer scrims. It's giving these teams a platform to compare themselves to how they were last week. And even though, look, it's not really about like tryharding. These are scrims where you're meant to try new things. You're meant to test elements of your team's gameplay out. But if you can do that and see a difference, at least on the leaderboard, that's a big positive, right? So hope that it does help these teams over the coming weeks more and more. Phase 2 Blue Zone closing in. It's a lovely spread of the teams all around this circle, to be fair.
I'd go straight to that coast, you know, west of Docks, straight to that other coast.
Past Octavian, but Octavian doesn't make any noise.
Nice car.
It's a good play there from Octavian, you know, being so separated from the rest of the team. I mean, it's a good call. I can't really criticize that play just yet. But now, of course.
Woo!
Yep.
Very nice.
Quick bounce coming in there from Octavia, though. Down it goes Bocce. I mean, that was.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really nice play, actually. That was really, really nice play, because what he did there was he let the scout go forward and go, yeah, it's clear. He let them go forward. Yeah, it's clear. Don't worry about it. Get the rest of the team in and just pick them off. That was a really nice play. Take notes, people.
I think it's McLaren or Tezza. I don't care. Because that first vehicle was so far away from the second one, Octavian had time to prepare, right? Because when you hear one vehicle, you might not be instantly prepared for that first vehicle, but you're going to be on more high alert. So if that second vehicle is too far away from that first vehicle, there you go. Free kill. Especially when the buggy was a second vehicle, right? Which is just kind of open season for a kill.
Yeah, that's almost like a silver platter delivery right there.
Yeah.
I mean, some the PUBG delivery service coming into fruition right
so,
now. But
note to self, buggy should be the first
see,
scout.
though,
should be the scout if you're going to use a buggy.
In towards that quarry region, we see quarry actually centering up quite nicely into the zone. But of course, the blue zone is closing.
I'm feeling it
through,
kind of going west,
Darkness,
slightly southwest a little.
Coming in from the side of Nova Titans X, as well as SOG and Exquisite, all in such close proximity. I mean, this is going to be exciting, whichever way the cookie crumbles.
I don't like this Nova Titans position, to be honest. I get it, but I don't like it, because they haven't really done much with it. And now they're getting picked off one by one, down to 2 players. Exquisite.
Yeah.
Like, that 1-1 split from Exquisite is extremely risky. But the balls to use that is really big. Really big from Exquisite. 2 kills already. 2 kills already as they look to control, and that's why, you know what, they had a big split, but because they now they got 2 kills, they're like, okay, we need to push a bit more together, keep one in the back line, we'll send
separate,
players up the hill, and we'll create
get 2 or 1 or 2, whatever you want to do, come back together and push.
Inside this phase 3.
Yeah, really good strats coming in there from them, but now we look to see whether or not they'll be able to close it up. Nova Titans setting up a few grenades, finding a little bit of damage up in towards XT, but I mean, this is some beautiful condensing coming in from the side of Exquisite. You could almost call it Exquisite, but down it goes.
Into the molly.
Beautiful molly in.
No, it was actually initially a third party from Roof that got the knock on the Fears, believe it or not, and that's going to be TZY.
No.
Report can't play on the sideline, and it's all going horribly wrong for Exquisite. I appreciate the confidence. They tried to knock it in the back line. Report saves the day for Exquisite.
Very nice.
But Darkness, they smell an opportunity. They sniff a chance to push on forward. Roof, who
they've
got
had to leave their
teammate.
teammate.
Exquisite players is going to flank around to the side. DK, this is theirs for the taking.
Nice
yeah,
nade.
Again, a great showing of aggression coming in here from the side of Darkness, but will they be able to...
This is what LT should have done back down in Painan, in the start of
the bottom end of that leaderboard, not right at the end, but
game.
Man, they are in dire need of points, and so far, Tatsumaki...
Nice angle. Nice separation of a 2-1.
Taking a little bit of damage down, he goes.
Very nice.
Fear remaining standing between the side of Darkness.
Yeah, I mean, distracting up at the top there, not really realizing there's a third over there.
So good. The position that's being laid out by Darkness, they still haven't confirmed it up, though. And they should recognize that. I don't know why they're looting so confidently when they know that They
Do
were
they,
able
though?
to third party this team from a position, so there's a much higher chance that they're going to get third partied. One of their players gets knocked down. It is.
But there's still one
SOG
left. Do
that's
they
the team
not
that's
realize
third
that?
partying this time.
Yeah, some good positional awareness coming in from SOG, but of course the engagement's not going to be stopping there as we see quite a few teams actually now getting
They don't
down to
realize.
business. It's finding their way on through in a quick scout coming in from the side here of darkness as we do have Raouf still holding on to that top of the hill. But I mean, the zone is about to close on in once again. With 12 teams remaining, it is going to be a very tight position to fight. But up comes the hits now from the side there of Night Target. Great play all the way from that cave angle.
Yeah, Jade with a lovely shot to get that knock in the circle shift.
Yeah, I was thinking it's going to go that direction.
Boy,
A bit more west than I thought.
A shift.
What is it with
one.
these circles?
Not even a shift.
These circles.
Onto the other island, but it's Camp Charlie, baby. This is not easy.
Oh, man, but it's going to be such a beautiful setup though for the side of Supernova. The first team to rush straight down in towards that Camp Charlie setup, and curious to see whether or not they'll be able to hold on. But of course, so many more engagements coming through as we do see the players from Rocks in the kill feed sending the spray down over towards Night Target Nightmare, who's facing a little bit of an uphill battle. But I mean, this is still just moving from strength to strength. And even Raptor from YMCA is having a bit of a swim, trying to get over towards that side of Camp Charlie.
Oh yeah, look, there he goes.
Man, that's big brain. Big brain rotation from Raptor. Right? Everybody's going to be on that mainland, right? Nobody's going to be by the water. So it's like, okay, I'll just swim. I didn't know raptors could swim, to be fair. But that's a nice, nice fact to gather. Great to learn about history as Darkness are going to try to move away, but Roof gets knocked down, and it's just Tatsu Maki is just going to full send it into the water by the bridge in between the mainland and the Southwest Island.
Interesting.
Oh, but here we go. That's
you gonna be a troll?
Positioning coming in from so many of the teams. The Wild Boys being one of the teams coming in from that northwestern side. So it seems to be a slight bit of a clear passage for them straight up in towards zone. But SOG position in the north gonna.
God, y'all know, people, y'all who watch me, play, y'all know no one would want me in an actual professional team because I would scream.
Onto their position.
Getting shot like that, I'd be like, ah!
Spill just spilling.
It'd be good fun, but they would hate me.
They took their time. They rotated with caution. Now, as you get into this game as a full squad, a 3-1 split, they need to start to make a lot more noise and really start to bully the players around them.
That quality just
fired up.
shot down.
Gordish misses that one.
Oh my god. Computer sucks. Alright. That went to... I've lost my 1080.
Give a little bit of respite, just a tiny bit.
There we go.
The SOG, however, Manu, he's left on his own, and Spill, they should be looking to push upon this. I don't know why they're being so quiet. They should know that they have the body advantage. No fear, just fight.
I mean, they've also been able to bring in quite a few kills. Already 6 kills to their name. But here we go now, as we do see the side of Spill looking to push in Manu. Manu Del Manu looking to hold on phase, also getting rest up in the process. But the mollies come on. In comes Spill, and beautiful spray coming in from Cowboy. But of course now will FaZe be able to hold on as he is now the last remaining hopeful for his team. The hits come in and down he goes. His guts getting spilled across that floor.
That little closet room, whatever that is, it's just a death trap.
They couldn't waste any more time. With the circle shifting away from them once again, they'll have the brutal task of making
This is not good, not fun. I'm buffering again.
Across the bridge into this next circle, but they're gonna pick up kills along the way.
Not bad. Oh my god. Stop yourself. Okay, can I close this down and still be able to stream? Yeah.
Hey, ruthless ladies get taken down. 3 kills for Spill.
Oh, now of course the challenge comes in. trying to get up ahead of that blue zone, and still you can see the sprays finding their way on through.
Yeah,
Even
okay,
Kelly
so I can
way
close
up
that
ahead,
down and
sending the
hopefully
hurt
have
down on towards
better
Monster
time with the
Fix up the
Wi-Fi.
confirm. Beautiful show of aggression, and this is where
I
the
mean,
teams are now
what
gonna
is there
be
to analyze
tested
now
for
when
their
you're getting
quick
into? Ooh, ow!
reactions.
This
This will be such a
the
crazy
zone's
amount
now
of
gone
kills
into
scored upon
the
that as
building
blue zone
again.
now once again starts
Oh
devouring
my
players.
Like,
God.
just find a
Right in
building. That's
center.
all. That's all
Rocks
you got.
even gets pulled right into the
Bye.
mix.
There he
And down
goes.
the
No!
Ruthless Girls.
Oh,
He got
no,
stuck. He got
Alex,
stuck on the
come
box.
on. You only have to move like an inch, and you're out of the blue. But
He
you
got
allowed yourself
stuck.
to get knocked down, and Kelly Boy gets stopped by the bridge troll of this game.
Oh, that's way too
just
bad.
like that, taken
Aw.
out by Supernova. They were the only team.
GG's. Oh. Stop buffering. Because everybody's using the Wi-Fi. And
But of course,
my
we have the
God.
Wild Boys looking to push in, reduced down to only Lemmy down. He goes the blue zone, swooping
very
in,
unlucky.
causing quite a bit of damage. And now it is Raptor from YMCA looking to make the
Yeah.
final stand.
I told you, big brain rotation from Raptor.
Very nice
Fully
rotation
deserved with
from
that
him.
second place. Man, 4v1 though.
The thing is if he can
Oh,
if he
he's
can
gonna
get in
have
the
to,
zone and
of
stay
course,
quiet, they gotta search these
make
buildings.
the
They gotta find
Supernova
one, and he can
team
get them by
extinct.
surprise.
He's gonna
That's
take
the
this
that's
game.
the
Gonna be
ideal
a
thing
tough
anyway.
task.
Look, they're
The
looking for him.
Supernova players pushing in.
Stay
Rolex
quiet.
goes in through one building after his teammate. Taking their time, checking all the windows. Even going outside the circle. I really like that from
4v1 indeed,
Supernova.
Saeed, yeah.
Leo just checking on the outside going, wait, they could be still outside the circle. I appreciate that, Supernova.
Yeah, it is a good awareness coming in, looking to clear out everything, but we do see Rolex getting closer and closer over towards Raptor. I'm curious to see whether or not we'll have any of the Rapture potentially coming through in this final shuffle. This 1v4 challenge on the side there of Raptor. It is going to be a pretty tough play, whichever way you try it. And now, Rolex, of course, now just looking to watch everywhere he can. But the time
James, I
is
thought
running
you
out for Raptors,
deleted,
and
you turned off
starting to close
redemptions.
on in.
Ham,
Now
the
meds come
redemptions aren't
through.
working.
There's going to be a little bit of a
Sorry.
strat, and only
Here, let
one
me
kill
get you.
for the side of YMCA. Well, Rolex just up ahead could be that final point that Raptor is looking for, but man, Supernova just so well positioned.
Sorry.
Yeah, I also think
But
kind
hey.
of Raptor maybe could have been a little bit more proactive and taking it.
3,000. I gave you a
risk,
300. Don't
kind of
even.
leaving it so late and putting himself in a corner just gave him no room to maneuver around.
Y'all on the caps
as he
today,
tries to heal off.
honestly.
This is Supernova just waiting for the time
Yeah, he's
to
just waiting at the point of me.
stop the tick-tock.
Yeah, and there it goes.
This chicken dinner job is done.
For the
Not like
inconvenience.
this.
Oh,
And it's going to be Supernova claiming this chicken dinner somehow.
Yep, some 4 easy
You do.
kills there for them. Not the
You do.
craziest amount of kills we've seen throughout the matches here today, but definitely
How's work,
you know,
Ham?
a bit of
How's
sweet
it
when,
going?
when a chicken dinner coming
I'm
in from
hungry
them.
now.
But you gotta give it to YMCA as well, taking second place.
Yeah.
Yes,
so I shall have Ken.
not the most ideal performance, but hey, second position is still decent whichever way you peel it. And I mean, they finished off on 1 kill, so definitely room for improvement there, but still a really good attempt.
Or 1 kill.
Look, you know, at the end of the day, they were put down to one player.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
generally
Second place is
quite
really
early
nice.
in the game anyway, so you know, this is just them kind of recognizing the circle, the weirdness,
Exactly,
about it, plus
Saeed.
the potential of it shifting down south, and the fact that most teams would be coming from
Yeah.
the north, right? Northeast.
It's hot,
so
Ham. Shame.
To me, it was like, hey, yeah, not ideal with only 1 kill.
Sahil, hi.
Second place is second place. That's still 15 points. It's better than 1, basically.
Yeah.
The Wild Boys
Not
in
again,
third was
Sahil,
good on
Saeed.
5 kills. Spill did impress me. And how aggressive they were in the end.
Freedom
Maybe they could have
degrees.
been a bit more, a bit quicker on the rotations earlier in the game, which might have afforded them more time to push into those kind of
But dang,
later
104?
circles, but still when
sucks.
they had to turn up the heat, they did. And then Darkness, man, I really liked how Darkness played.
Yeah, it's some good consistency coming in there from them in this last match, and of course a good improvement on their standings they've had.
Last
because
match?
we did see them
Really?
finishing up in 8th
I thought it
place
was
on
4.
the first match, coming into 15th on the second match, and now a 5th position finished. But
Bye, Sahil.
also, you gotta say this. You can say exactly the same about the Wild
Good night,
Boys, because
Sahil.
they started off their first match with 13th position, then ended up in 9th, and now getting all the way
Yeah,
up
it's
to
88
first.
here,
So
Ham.
definitely a good
In freedom
progression coming
temperatures.
in, but it's all gonna come down to this final match to see.
Oh yeah,
what
there
the
we go.
teams
Yeah,
have
there's
in
4
the bag,
matches.
and
Okay.
whether or not that consistency can roll on through onto that last match.
Yeah. And
Ham, you
also,
gonna stay for the
even
last
if you
match?
qualify for the
Hammy?
monthly finals, just
Hammy,
to
are you?
clarify
The
something,
gamble is malicious. It is a little bit.
that
But
had
sometimes
from,
you break it, like
last
Ham's
game,
just done.
I also realized
Good
that
night,
the camera's
Sam.
actually spinning over
Good
to
night,
my side. I
Pro-Simp.
need to fix
Good
that
night.
during the break. Anyway. No, it's not you. It's just a hole in the background. It's fine. Yeah, even if you qualify for the monthly finals, like E-Girls did, you can still play and qualify for the weekly finals.
Let's tidy up the
because
hair.
that cash
There we go.
prize, so you can still play for
Ham, quit yourself. Oh my god. I told you. None of the redeems are working.
There is still a spot open for the teams that qualified for the
This
monthly
dude
finals.
never listens.
To once again continue to qualify for the weekly finals.
Go away.
So top 8 on board. It's going to be interesting. I know we'll get an update in the lead up to the final game of the points, so we'll be able to inform you.
Oh, right. Yeah, Ham, you've only got 61 points. Good point, Saeed. Gotta get back to work. Okay, Ham.
Yep, definitely.
You have
We've seen quite a
fun.
few movers and shakers coming into this match, and we haven't had any particular.
I think it's a
team,
wrangle next.
Being able
This
to
is the last
dominate
game,
with
and then I can
regards
go
to
eat.
those winner
Yes.
chicken dinners, which
I
shows a
go
good
eat.
amount of balance coming in, as the teams are starting to even out the board, if you could say it like that. So I'm pretty curious to see what this final wrangle match will have.
Wait, Hammy? Are you still here? No, he's not here. Hammy? Did you sub again? Because I never got a notification that you subbed. Hang on, let me test something. Okay, those are still working. But I never got a thing because it says I have 12 subs. I had 11 last night. Did you? And you didn't have the founder emote a minute ago. Did you sub?
We will be back soon.
Is it? Okay, well that's fun and dandy and behind the time. Okay. Let's go back over here so we can have some music. That was an interesting... These circles. I've said it again and again and again, but these circles for the UOL scrims was crazy. How are we liking the lighting? Is it good lighting? Let me fix my shirt. There we go. Fix everything. Like, the lighting is not bad. I will take this time to remind chat that I am also streaming on YouTube right now. So if you could go give it a like, that would be awesome. And a follow, because we do esports stuff. Also, sub stuff is not really working. In terms of... Wrong one. Let me go to Twitch real quick. If I look at insights, right? Lighting is good? Yay! It's better than it used to be, I think. If you look at... We're just gonna go into some Twitch stuff here. For a little quick second. So yeah, who subbed? 1 Prime sub. Thank you, Ham. That was you. Thank you. Ooh. So if we look, I've been having issue. I actually need to email Twitch. Because I'm not understanding. Not understanding how I got 7 subscriptions this week. And I get more from Prime subs than I do paid. And so basically, Twitch has a 50-50 split thing, doesn't it? Twitch has a 50-50 split. So subs are now $3.99. So I should be getting theoretically $1.90 per sub. And if I look at, let's get this to where it's like the last 2 days, I think, yeah. If we look over the last 2 days, I've gotten 6 subscriptions. Paid subs, 89 cents. So I got 1 paid sub this in the last couple days, and that was 89 cents. And it should be $1.90. So I'm not sure what's happening, because like that's half on top of. It's weird. So until I get it figured out, you don't have to sub. You like, oh, I mean you don't have to anyway. Hang on. You're probably better off not subbing until I get it figured out. Kind of annoying. But Twitch is being mean to me, and I'm not sure why. I have to message them about that. See what's happening. That's fine. It's cool. We're chill. I'm not understanding why the extra's gone. That's okay. I appreciate everybody subbing though. You're so sweet. I know it's not much of a stream to look at and stuff. I'm trying to figure out different ways to make it nicer for you guys and everything. Yeah. We got some things, like if I go back to the game scene, we got things like this. Like I can do this now. Hang on. Oh. No. No. Hang on. There we go. So I can do things like this now. Which might be fun. But I don't know. 8 subs is 89 cents. No. So no, 1 sub. For 1 sub, I'm getting 89 cents when I should be getting $1.90 as far as I can calculate. So 1 sub equals 89 cents rather than $1.90. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It should be $1.90. So I should probably just Google it. I'll Google it, and then if I don't find anything, I'll message them about it. Because that's quite a bit difference. No, it's alright. I'm just having a little look-see, sorry. Interesting, it's like a thing. I'm just Googling it now. No, I am not. No, stop. And I realize it's probably like a taboo thing to like talk about this stuff, probably, especially on stream, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But I'm just confused. I didn't know if anybody else had this. But apparently this is a thing. Because, like, the Prime stuff, you get almost all of it, I think. But the regular ones and the gifted ones are just not working. Are we back? No, we're not back. interesting. It's not just me then. Ah. Yeah, I'll share my $6 with James. Yeah, I'll share. Okay, so what? Okay. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? Okay, so I'm just Googling it now, which makes for a very interesting stream. I know. Hi. Okay, so I've actually just Googled it. It's 50-50 after payment methods and currency fees. So if somebody's, so for instance, like a friend, the friend that gifted subs and subbed herself Tuesday is from the Philippines. So she's from the Philippines, so that means she does not use the same currency as me. Therefore, there are going to be currency change fees, which takes it out of that, and then so that gets taken out of the 350, 390, 399, and then Twitch gets 50% of that. So actually, I probably am getting the right amount. Oh, that's cheeky. I mean, it's not, but it feels like it. That's why people use Prime subs or encourage Prime subs and donos and bits and stuff. Because bits is different. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, see, we solved it. And now you know. All the other streamers in my chat. I know I have a few streamers in here. Oops, we're missing it. There we go. All the other streamers probably have this issue too, and now we know.
Man, Tatsumaki got a kill with a pistol before he went down. I appreciate the effort. A little bit of help from his teammate in the sideline did put a little bit of pressure.
They have just landed though, so we're good. We didn't miss much.
Down to 2 players. Mustafa only has a shotgun in his hands. Roof on the other side of the road will bear a lot of caution if he looks to cross it. Either way, he does not want to overextend. Plus, with another team coming in on the mix, you never know what might happen.
Interesting Rozhawk that people are taking a couple of there's 2 teams in Rozhawk.
Yeah, but
interesting, because there's not much loot there. There's not much
careful
loot
with this position because we have the Night Boys. Also in
like you can understand 2 or 3 teams in Yaz, maybe Pachinki, but not really School. Elcor, hi! Don't know Twitch gets 0 from exactly, yeah. Yay, the raid worked! Hi, Elcor. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Oh, my eye. Something in it.
Man, Darkness. They are in 8th, right? They need to hold on.
Oh, we are stuck.
Where's the Wild Boys? They're in 10th. Only 2 points behind.
There we go.
But now
hello.
Gonna hold back Mustafa. Mustafa's now gonna
get you a little shout out here. Everybody.
He's gonna go forward. Kaidel's gonna
go look at Elcor. He's cool.
He's gonna go in on that fight,
boom.
but the shotgun
Thanks, James. Elcor, no, the redeems are not working. I thought you got rid of those, James, or is that not possible to do?
They take down another squad on their fight, on their journey to make it to the weekly finals.
Yeah, some really good.
Sorry, I'll get those
Darkness,
back to
but
you.
now
they're not
we
working.
Still have the plays there from the New Boys holding over onto.
You are faster,
side. We do have Mortal and Silent in pretty close proximity. Of course, the 2
how are you, Elcor?
In for the New Boys, so curious to see how that will pan out for them. But we've
zone. Look at that zone.
Coming in on that kill feed, and
so can't have a normal.
Still looking to
cannot have a normal zone, can we?
We have
streaming 4 hours. 4 hours, dude. I am just dead after 4 hours. That's why I'm not doing a huge stream Saturday night as well as Saturday morning, because I will be dead.
Managing to cross over onto that military island, and then of course the Lion King in position over in towards the
It's nice that the zone's been decisive, in that, yes, we are going to Millie, so everybody can go, right, we're going to Millie.
Final game of the day.
Yes, you can. Go rest and eat. Oh, what you gonna eat?
Friends, very, very spicy. Interesting rotation that came out from,
okay. Thanks for the like.
Stark,
and thank you for the raid, it was very sweet. You eat well and
how
rest
they
well
got
and all that.
so heavily to the coastal line, considering Ruthless Girls, I believe it dropped there earlier, but either way, it's a 2-2 split.
Yeah, it's nice that the zone's been decisive for the teams. Because even if it goes back towards the coast, again, they're just,
nice play by Edgar.
They're able to...
I've been relatively impressed with Edgar, to be fair, in today's game. Now, in that moment, he overstays his welcome massively. You can't just stand there and expect to shoot and not get clapped back. But
you mean like I do? I always stand still, but I play with thumb, so it's hard to not.
No, Edgar's really definitely shown us some good, decent plays throughout the day so far. But I mean, looking at Los TSOs, this is a really difficult position, as we do have Celia fairly close to Edgar, but they are quite separated from the rest of the team, as Biggie and Alfonso still need to try and maybe look to reinforce their team.
Gonna be interesting. I'm also having a look at right now Ultima sending it across the bridge on the western side.
There's no one there. Oh, nice little shortcut.
They do make it across effectively. Okay, good stuff. But do they know that Exquisite one player is there? Pavel gets caught off guard. I don't want to say it's an amateur mistake, but when you are rocking across the bridge as a full squad, why not at least as a duo go into those buildings? Because you don't know. You just don't know, so you're better off, right? Safety in numbers. And that wasn't the case, and they lose a player for that.
Oh, Steph falling to the same trap, but XD, though, just blazing it through, getting a shot into Blaze. And now it's up to Aiden for the side of Ultima to try and hold on. So some really good plays coming in as XD closes it out, sending Ultima right back into the lobby. Beautiful start here for the side of Exquisite.
Let's be fair, that was really poor from Ultima, right? Like... Jesus Mary, like, you know. Yeah, okay. Ultima, if you lose a player from a scout, you don't go to that same position.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how many players are there. And yes, it was only 2, but you just don't know. You're going in blind, so you're better off going, okay, well, we lost a player in those buildings. Let's reposition. Let's go up onto the hill and scout, right? Whereas they went for the same position, and because there's such an easy kill, it's not like XT really, like, took any damage. He didn't, and then it was just basically free kills.
All y'all new folks,
So,
even if you're lurking,
really
I would
kind of
super
poor from Ultimate.
appreciate
They've got to learn
a little
better
look-see and a
coming into
like and
future
maybe
leagues.
even
I'm
a
saying
lurk
that
over onto the
in a
YouTube
genuine
stream.
way. You really gotta
We're going to be
aware
transitioning
of how
all
you're
these kinds of
rotating in
streams
those
over
games.
there, so any support would be awesome,
so
that I can make that transition quicker.
They went out in
That would be
15th
awesome.
place.
I really
Second match,
appreciate it.
14th, 15th again in the last match, and now this one again, the first team back into the lobby. Well, not the first team, but one of the first teams ending up on a 0-pointer there, so it definitely hurts them on that leaderboard, but definitely they, of course, have tomorrow to still, you know, re-enter and try again, looking to see if they could improve themselves. But it's going to be a tough match either which way, as we have still 13 teams remaining and 40 players still left to fight it out.
I just got informed, by the way, that apparently we made the mistake of calling them nighttime target, not, I think we made the mistake of calling them nighttime nightmare or something like that. But my apologies, night target nightmare. We make the odd team name mistake. It won't happen again, as YMCA are gonna look to just continue rotating close by to night target nightmare. So you're just making sure that that's that's correctly said. But they do seem to be avoiding each other.
But an interesting position though is
Sound
I
redemptions,
mean,
you turned
right
them off.
up into the mix
That's weird because
between the
people keep
players there
redeeming
from,
them.
the new boys and Darkness all
Oh,
caught
Core
on the
redeemed Crab
edge
Rave. That's
of that
weird.
ghost
Is it
line,
not
and a
working then? That's
beautiful
weird.
grenade coming in from Mortal into Mustafa. So now Rauf having a pretty tough time.
Ah, you
having
have
to
turned it off.
defend
Oh,
against
okay. All right. You
what
did
is
turn it
left
off.
of the new
They
boys.
now
That, of
say
course,
ah,
being a
stop.
full
Nice.
squad.
Okay.
Now they have had a few knocks
Awesome.
come in, but
Set
they're
that
able
one.
to quickly tend to the wounded, and Rauf doing exactly
No
the
worries,
same.
though.
But
I'm the only
curious to
one
see
who
whether or
actually
not
used that.
Darkness will be able to bounce back from
It's
this
fine.
one.
We're good.
It
Thank
should
you.
be.
I
A
appreciate
revive has
you.
been pulled off onto Mustafa. It's really important that they separate away from that building, in my eyes, and utilize the wall behind them. But here's the thing. Being on the wall behind them is out in the open and exposing yourself from a team rotating from the west. So time is of the essence for Darkness, I feel, if they are going to look to play on the outside of the building. If they're both going to stay inside this building and look to trade shots, they can do that. And I feel like the best way to
Those
create
buildings are
something out of this is by
so
one of them
yucky to
stepping
play
on
from.
the outside and using the
You just
wall
did it.
to wrap around
Thank
on the
you.
other side.
You don't have to do all of them, though.
try
We'll just do them as they come, I
and
guess.
get a bit of a backstab.
We're
on
almost
by
done anyway,
Silent
so
or
don't worry about it.
Andreas.
And this is
I'll just turn them back
quite
on,
an important
tomorrow.
fight for them. As you've mentioned before, they are fighting to secure that 8th position, and if they finish in 13th, they'll only be awarded the kill points they've been able to acquire throughout this match. So definitely a super important play for them, this one.
Yeah, it is indeed. Well pointed out, well observed. Phase 2, by the way, did...
No one's in Millie. Isn't that funny?
Towards Military Island. However, it's still teasing that mainland, right? So Night Target Nightmare have opted to go for a bit of a bridge, camp by that eastern bridge and see if they can take advantage of that one. A few boat rotations have come out across the way as Supernova trying to hide behind a rock as they have Risky getting the revive onto Leo, and Biggie of LT Los Tiesos is the last player up for his side.
It's a really unfortunate position to be in. It would have been great if they still had the numbers advantage moving in from this region, but with Leo and Risky up ahead, it is going to be quite the risky play as Biggie Love You gets sent away into the lobby. Rest.
No, it's alright, James. I can do it. Don't worry.
Dark, but well, it is
Ooh.
what it is, and of course, with 12 teams remaining, still quite a bit of potential action to come on through as we see a few more teams looking to secure position.
I think because you can,
Eagles
if you
being one
throw
of those
smoke
teams,
into the water, you
they're
can
on
see
the
teams.
edge of
You
the
can see
fairy
players.
clear right
Isn't that a trick?
alongside the team coming in from the Ruthless Girls.
Yeah, the Ruthless Girls don't really have much to play with. I like the idea of Larissa and Andra. Andra and Larissa kind of being on the other rock because they are closer to the edge of the circle.
So
They
did
were
just
able to
drown?
push back. E-Girls just a little bit. But the haven of
No one's
action
in
definitely
Millie.
seems to be
Time
on
to
the
go to
eastern
Millie.
side of the map, with YMCA having a bit of a 2-2 split between the farm side of the road and Milta side of the road, with SOG as a full squad coming in on the beach line of Milta, northeastern edge of phase 2.
Gonna be a pretty tough one to secure, but again, a really decent position coming in there from Night Target, still down towards that bridge, not moving just yet, waiting to see where this next phase is going to be taking them. And yeah, you got to give it to YMCA as well. This is a good split.
Look at that.
Coming in from them, good awareness.
How do
being
you
able
have
to cover a few
46,000?
angles. But they should be careful not to
How on
try and
earth?
split that up too much, because it could be quite costly.
And now New Boys realize that they've given too much time to Darkness, and Knock came in onto roof, and now they're surrounding the building one by one. They breach in, look to play those shots off with a DBS.
Yeah.
Not much that he can do as the players rush in and it on.
I would have almost had. Look at them all. I would have almost had gone out that window there.
Back Darkness. Is that
Try to somehow maybe like circumvent them, or at least get at a better angle on them. But yeah, you do.
I don't know. I honestly don't No, I mean they were so close to that edge.
Look at that
just
circle.
barely hanging on, but we're gonna be seeing what the teams will bring as we have our next zone now shifting up once again, still staying partially on the island, and still including the mainland up on towards the northern edge of the zone. So it is going to be a pretty tough rotation for the side there of the Ruthless Girls as well as Supernova, because they've got quite a bit of ground to cover. But now you can see a lot of the teams that have already moved over on through, having to try and find a decent setup.
Oh, Night Target, Nirvana, how have you gotten away with that one? Oh, I can only imagine internally you're going, don't hurt me. And you make it count. Now the rest of the team are following suit across the eastern bridge. And interesting that Lion King didn't stay there and look to continue to shoot towards the rest of Night Target, Nightmare. And yeah, okay, some of their players have, but if it's not the full squad, you're not really taking advantage of your position in terms of getting kills, although the focus of the circle has helped Lion King come in on the east.
Yeah.
Uh,
But again, we see a very separated rotation come in from the Lion King, as we do see
they do a lot of those.
Pushing up.
If I'm not mistaken, they
ahead
did that
of
on the Miramar
Msabi,
match.
and now Ghost and Artie also following suit, moving in. But I'm hoping for the side of Lion King that they don't get picked up in this rotation and they are able to fortify their numbers.
Wow. Look at it. Like, can we just, like, just give a little bit of sympathy to this circle for the teams? Like, it's still in the mainland, even though it's most likely going to be in Military Island. However, it could center up and the river could be in the main circle. It's not easy for these teams. A lot of landmass unavailable. Ruthless Girls have made it across, but E-Girls got there first and are waiting. I think Ruthless know that. They absolutely know that, and it's only a matter of time. However, E-Girls, are they spending too long committing to this western edge of the circle? Are they losing focus and losing
they could probably back up a little bit
in the circle by taking too long?
I don't know. I mean, this would be a good time to just
Yay!
reposition a little bit further, just to the edge of zone. Currently, they are situated just outside of the zone. I understand why they're there. They're looking to close it up on towards the Ruthless Girls, and well, they succeed with Larissa, but now it is up to Andra to try and make that final move, that final dash in the water. So I don't know if it's maybe just a little bit too much effort for not enough reward.
Yeah. I can't tell you, by the way, that Darkness ended this game with a total of 25 points. And right now, Night Target Nightmare, who are still in this game, are only 5
I'm
points
on points.
Are only 5 points behind, but they are getting into a fight with Supernova. Jade's knocked down. Nirvana's still rocking in on a vehicle, so it is really up to
hacks. Rude.
Sonya to hold it down. Chloe is also still moving in with the vehicle as the blue zone is pushing in on Phase 3.
A little late.
Starts to spray. Chloe moves over. She's going to help. Sonya gets a knock. The distraction was worthwhile. Now Sonya has to try and disengage away. She gets in the buggy. Is she going to go for the revive onto Jade? I don't know if that's worthwhile. However, she's going to go for it. Will it count? I don't know. It's on towards the side of the hill. This is so risky, DK.
It is very risky.
Oh, and that buggy is slowly sliding down the hill. Down goes Sonya, and this is a very ghastly position. What
was that? That was a bad decision, but I think we all know that. You don't need no analyst to tell you that.
They haven't found any kills just yet, and to get into the money with position.
Thank you, James.
At least fifth. At least fifth. Dude, I don't know.
A great play by Night Target, Nightmare, to create that distraction, to give the opening for Sonya to disengage away. Sometimes you're better off cutting your losses, letting a player go down and you move away, right? Because at least you're a 3-person team, whereas now they're down to a duo. We do move on over as Rocks full sent it in towards the Lion King. They had that fight, but the Lion King are roaring on top. Once again, the Lion King are a team that don't need to worry.
Alright, James. Yeah, you got 54,000 points. You don't need no points.
But they're fighting for that chicken dinner. They're on 8 kills so far.
And Spill also being one of those teams just on the edge. You can see
It
them
has
now being
centered up.
reduced
It
down
has
to
centered
only
up,
one.
dude.
Alex patiently waiting alongside YMCA, but this is also a fairly important fight for the side of YMCA. They are not too far away from that top 8. They only need about 7 points to secure a decent position. Now, already having 4 kills to their name, they just 3 placement points, and it could
What are your
potentially be
thoughts
in the bag for them. So they need to outlast
what are your
till
thoughts
about
of this
6th
position?
or 5th
Would
position,
you have
depending on
gone
how
for
many additional kills they can add on to that.
Yeah, it's very
the swim?
true indeed. You also have to watch your back because they could still get shot
What
from
would you have gone for
military
the
island.
swim yet?
It would be very difficult, but they can.
Because this is a very risky position here.
It is quite difficult.
They've really
the fact that phase 5
held on to this
shift
cliff
up
side.
fairly soon. If that goes down south towards
What does
military
uwu mean,
island,
Saeed? Uwu
it's
is like
gonna
a
be
cute
harder
thing.
for them to at least
Yeah, it's
kind
an
of
actual.
top
Actually, it's an
3, top
emoji,
4 spot, which would pretty much
but
solidify
it's like a
themselves
cute thing.
in the
Uwu,
top 8.
it's cute.
Night Target
It kind of
Nightmare
means
as
cute.
a duo have rotated to
Well,
that
you made him
kind
go
of
away, James. You're good.
western
You're
side
fine,
of the
I
map,
guess.
but there's a couple of teams around him. You have Supernova. And you
Swim.
have
Yeah,
Eagle
I would have personally
Supernova
swum as well.
looking to have
But
engagement
as the
2.0,
circle
but
turns
if
out,
the
they look
Lion King
okay.
has anything to say about it, they're gonna slow it down as a knockdown comes on to Leo.
Oh, and Nirvana also gets knocked right on down. So Night Target now being reduced to only Chloe. So quite a bit of pressure now coming in. But Chloe is taking damage as the Eagles are finding a quick spray unknown.
Good point, Rover. Yeah, or Brazen, sorry. Yeah, good point.
Also still
That's
there
actually a good point.
in close proximity. As
Although
Ghost now
then
gets
you're in a
finished up for the
combustible
side of
vehicle.
Supernova. Leo
That's a bit of a
also
sitting
getting
duck if
finished.
you're not careful.
It is looking to be a pretty tough zone, but will they be able to hold on? Chloe trying to get a spray, gets the knock onto Unknown. Next is now getting ready to move in, but Chloe goes down. Oh,
Yeah.
man, Night Target.
Yeah, it is cute,
Nightmare.
isn't it? I say it a lot.
Finishing up on the wrong side of that engagement.
Oh no, and look where the
that's
zone's
gonna be
gone.
Enough points required, E-Girls. Nexus is left on his
Look
own.
at that
Lion
zone.
King,
It's gone to
12
the
kills
island.
already. Jesus. Like I said the line earlier, but I'm gonna have to say again, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion roars tonight. Man, the Lion King are just praying their way
No answer at
through
all.
through this.
What is it
game.
hiding?
Every single player just fighting it up. Nexus goes down. No mercy in the hands
3,000 points for
of,
Brazen. Is he gonna
the
gamble
Lion
him?
King. So good.
Wait, did that team get... Did they cancel each other
Ooh,
out?
they have a little
Over
bit
there.
of a
No, they didn't. See, they're
disruption
coming over
coming
now.
in on that leaderboard with
Oh,
YMCA
no!
now being one of the final
Yep.
6 remaining teams. 4 kills added on with a minimum
He's just chilling.
of 4 points for that 6th position. That means they are.
But now they're having to
they've
swim.
just been able to acquire 8 points, and that could be enough to see them move up into that top 8. But of course, we'll find out as soon as they go down. We'll know exactly where they sit on that leaderboard. But with 6 remaining teams, it is going to be so tough.
Okay, new boys, they may not be in the running to get into the top 8. Hold on, maybe with the spicy chicken dinner it could come out, but at least
Spicy?
eliminating the Lions of Erangel would put them in a pretty good spot. Double knock comes in. Now it's Cardian. Assembly. Left up. But new boys rocking it in. They get into the dip. Mortal plays it out. Ghost is knocked down.
What a
on
circle
Brace.
indeed, Brazen.
His information
I tell
is
you
gonna
what,
be
Brazen,
given over
this
by
is
Ghost, who's yet to be
the 8th
confirmed
match
up.
that
I
I've
don't
watched
know
of
if the
theirs.
rest of the
I watched a
Lion King are
couple of
willing
days
to do anything
last
about
week.
that. I like the
We
reposition
watched four.
from Im
We
Samley,
watched
and that's
the
where the
Thursday
information
night
from Ghost
last week. I
is
watched a little bit, I
kinda
think, on
paying off.
Saturday.
Man, it is
And then today, every single zone has been like this. Has been a super difficult, crazy zone. Every single one that I've seen. It's insane.
Man, they're gonna be smiling all the way through to the end of the day. But oh, Andreas gets hit by a beautiful grenade coming in at the hand of Kati or Artie, whichever way. But here we go. The Lion King now gonna be looking to get quite aggressive on this eastern
Thanks,
edge.
James.
Oh, new boys, they kind of started moving, then they kind of stopped and slowed down.
What? These nades, dude. They're so good with their nades. What a really nice rotation round to the top as well.
Like I said, stalking their prey, moving in on towards
It
the
is,
high ground.
literally.
The duo keeping Ghost in the back line, covering their angles. Time's ticking as the blue zone of phase 6 is going to start moving in, and that's where Assembly has to make something count. In through the smoke, he gets one. One goes down.
That's not going to happen.
Is taken out.
That was
fantastic.
fantastic.
Roar once again. But now they
wow,
have to make
really,
it
really
the
nice.
Circle, and man, there's a team
Sheesh,
waiting
dude, that
for
was
them.
awesome.
It's gonna be SOG looking to be the G's of Erangel and get this chicken dinner.
Man, this is proving to be quite the entertaining match to watch. We even have Alex here from Spull, just out in the drink, having a bit of a dash, but up comes the hits. The Lion King now getting devoured by the blue zone.
So the thing is, with the boat,
it is the
shot like that, shot up, exploded.
Eagles,
they can't even get in.
As SOGEU looking to dominate this.
All right, James. All right.
Match.
Can I just say, like, these circles have been incredibly frustrating in the last game. I always say that military island circles are the toughest to deal with and a bigger test of a team's rotational ability. But when it was kind of testing,
yeah, you gotta do points, not percentages.
Up until like phase 4, phase 5.
Yeah, with the boat explode like this, you can't even get in. So they're like sitting ducks out there.
Swims into the water, try and get some information. Alex is extremely low in health. Forex is gonna do what he can to avoid the shots. Scrims gets onto the mainland first and starts firing onto Forex. Sends them back into the water.
Yeah, it's not working.
Bit of a bullying
Streamlabs never works for gambling. I don't know what's up.
And look at Mr. Face.
I'll have to do some troubleshooting. Again.
Into the water. Oh, good play to come on through, but will it be enough to pick up these final 2 kills? Alex and Forex, both players holding on for their respective teams, but this is literally down to the wire. And I mean, SOG just set up like a pack of hyenas up ahead. Ooh.
Yeah,
ouch.
Down goes Alex. Forex is going to stay in the blue. I don't think he wants to give that kill over, to be fair.
Fair.
The Pride is going to go down into the blue zone. However, SOG, they're not really going to care, right? They're not going to care at all because they are your winners.
Wait, sorry.
Game of
the Lion King. When did they go out in 4th? When did we see that? I don't remember that. Hang on.
Definitely
okay, it's done now. GG's. I want to see what happened.
And look at Mr. Face there, just crashing straight up into the water.
Moving in, and that's where Assembly has to make something count. In through the smoke, he gets one. One goes down again. But now they have to make it into the circle, and man, there's a team waiting.
Oh, okay, okay, they got. Yeah, okay, so they got gatekeep by SOG. Gatekept even.
So challenging on these teams, but this is what we want to see.
Right, okay, got it. I got you.
They need to fight,
I missed
they need to work their butts off to get into those final phases.
Yeah,
you lost again? Dude.
4 games.
The heck?
Was made up of the first 3 having terrible playing paths, but kind of okay circles. And that last game was an okay playing path, but horrible circles. And like you said, you're dead right. If we want these teams to be tested, the point of these scrims is that they're put into scenarios they're maybe not used to playing, or put into circle algorithms that aren't that familiar with, and that is
we'll get you winning at some point.
Get better, and it's the best way to prepare, the best way to pretty much practice. So yeah, can't argue with it. I love to see it. It makes things incredibly exciting. SOG's second win in today's game.
Love to see it. Duel's not working.
Chicken dinner, won a Miramar game too.
I am gonna switch over because I do need to go. I can hear my dad serving up now, so I can hear dinner. So I need to go. And it's over anyway. It is over, so I'm just gonna go a little quicker. Thanks for hanging out and joining and stuff. Thank you for chatting and discussing and stuff. That was also fun. Thank you for all the likes on YouTube. We have 5. Thank you very much. We are back on YouTube on Saturday night at 8 p.m. I think. We are back on Twitch tomorrow night 10 p.m. Don't miss it. Have a good one. Bye Brazen. Bye chat. Bye everybody. I will see you